Bramble Football Club is proudly sponsored by Glasby Pallets, offering a one-stop solution for all of your pallet needs. Get in touch now on 01709 585 646 to discuss your pallet requirements. And thank you again to Sonny and the team for their continued support of Bramble FC.
Good evening, Ramblers. How are we all doing? And welcome to tonight's watch along with me, Jord Motson, for Everton versus Leeds. We're going to get straight into it tonight because I've got a guest. He's a professional referee. He's our man in black. It's Gaz Dunn. How are we doing, Gaz?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know about the professional part.
Well, got a big you up, mate, haven't we?
Yeah, fair one. No, all good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm nice and positive, obviously, after our win, but once try not to talk about United too much. But we will start off. You had a good weekend, didn't you? I heard this weekend.
Oh yeah, 100%. Lastminute.com. Driving up the M1, thinking I'm sitting on the cop. Get a text message. Oh, do you want to come in the director's box? Nice Rich squaring me away. So yeah, really good in there. Cost me an arm and a leg with Steph shopping instead of watching the match, but yeah, it was worth it. It was good.
She let you change plans, didn't she, last minute? Obviously, you two were going together, weren't you? But then, you could only get one ticket in director's box, courtesy of Rich Carrington, our good pal. So yeah, he sent us a picture, and to be honest, at first I thought they were your shoes. I couldn't believe you were buying Prada heels.
No, definitely not. That's only at weekends, and not on Saturday when it's a match is on. Somebody's on there. So
I just wanted to chat. Just a quick 5 minutes before we get into obviously tonight's watch along teams. So where you've been a ref, I just had a couple of decisions to go through from Saturday. What I wanted to talk about. So the first one being Callum Aware when he goes through, and he goes down, scores the goal first, should I say? He goes down then looking injured, and we saw the high boot from the goalkeeper. What would your decision be on this one?
Yeah, so I've changed my mind 3 times on this, and that's why I'm not a professional referee. Because he's endangered the safety of the player in one hand, but in the other hand, he's at his foot's where he'd expect it to be. There's a little nick, isn't there, where when he lifts it over and he's trying to lift his leg to try and knock that ball out and save that ball, and then he just catches Cal on the way through. Like I say, I've been on the fence with this. I've changed my mind about 3 times. So. Yeah, I can see why the referee's given nothing. The goal's gone in. Maybe it could be different if the goal doesn't go in.
Yeah.
Maybe a penalty. I think we were discussing earlier. I think it is just in the area. So maybe a penalty. I lean towards a red, personally, more. I think if there's no goal, I think it's a red card. That's just my opinion.
Do you think VAR gets involved? If for Premier League, do you think VAR gets involved in that?
Yeah, potentially. They'll look at it anyway because it's a goal. So every single goal will get looked at. So they'd look at it anyway. And they'd look at it if they tell him to have an on-field review, different kettle of fish. But they definitely look at it because it's a goal anyhow.
Second one I was thinking about was we're going to talk about Patrick Bamford, obviously, which I'm sure Leeds fans, if they are joining us tonight, they'll want to hear about this one. He gets his first yellow card out of frustration, and he kicks the advertisement boards, and the referee comes across and gives him a yellow card. Do you think that's the correct decision?
Yeah, you can't. He's reacted to the referee's decision, and that's what makes this a bit different to other things you see. When I think you mentioned about Romero, didn't you?
Yeah.
And he kicked the board in after he scores a goal. But that's the difference. He's just reacting in triumph of scoring a goal. Where when Pat does that, he's doing it because the decision has gone against him, and you just can't react like that on the field of play.
Yeah,
referee's correct to give a yellow card, in my opinion. I think.
Would you say then that the referee were incorrect, probably not to show Romero a yellow card for his celebration?
No, I think he's correct. No, I think he's correct not to, in my opinion. I think it's totally different. That's all about the reaction to referees' decisions. It's just the same of throwing your hands around, a manager throwing a water bottle to a referee's decision. It's exactly the same thing. It's all to do with how he's reacted to a referee's decision, and that's why it's a caution, and that's why, in my opinion, the Romero one's not a caution.
Fair enough. Like I say, I was talking to you before. People see me a lot, and I do call out referees' decisions, so they think I have an agenda against refs. I'm just looking for consistency. That's all. I feel like we do see a bit of inconsistencies, and I don't expect you to comment on this because you don't need to. But yeah, that's all it is with me. When I feel like there's inconsistent, it's hard, isn't it, when you're at a game and you're probably more biased, aren't you? And you're seeing decisions come through, and probably closer to the field and to the pitch, the referee's getting a better view, and it happens so quick. They're more than likely to be correct, aren't they, on their decisions? Whereas we're seeing it as a fan, and we're biased towards that. We see one foul being given earlier, and then the same thing happens against us, and we're like, oh, it's a foul and it's not given, but the referee might see a little nick on the ball, etc. So you always think, end of the day, you've got the better view from the middle of the pitch, haven't you?
Yeah, and I'm going to say 9 out of 10, the referee is in a great position, and especially those at the top of the game.
Yeah,
they know how to get around the field of play. They do so much research into passing lanes, etc., to make sure they're not in the way of the game. They're making sure they're getting good angles, moving at pace, keeping up with the play. Yeah, they're good at what they do at that top level. And you can never please everyone. There's two teams on the field of play.
Coach, I'm very, very hard to please. I know I am. I know I'm very hard to please, and I can be very critical. But this is why I like you coming on, Gaz, because you give a non-biased opinion, and it does help me. I think before you joined out, obviously our ramble, I'd be very, very opinionated on referees, but I think you've definitely helped me see it from a different side. So I do appreciate that, mate.
No, I just try and give thought process and give people the other side of the coin, kind of thing, to try and give people an idea of what I think when I'm on the field of play. And that's it, really. So
the Bamford second yellow, which I'll say before you obviously give your opinion. It's a second yellow for me. I think the opposite way. There's no contact. He's expecting contact. I think it's a poor touch that he takes then into the box, which takes it closer to the keeper. He knocks it past him, and we're never going to get to that ball then. So he's expecting contact. He goes to ground. He's already been booked. I think even if he'd not been booked, it's still a yellow card anyway. I think if it's opposite way around, I'm asking for their player to be booked for diving. I expected maybe Bogle to have, because he didn't get the Bogle one in the first half. I thought maybe Jaden Bogle would have got booked for that because he went down. Whether the referee thinks it's contact, but it's not enough to make him go over for a penalty, so that's why he doesn't give the yellow, or he just didn't want to get it at that time. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's a definite second yellow for me. What's your opinion on that Bamford one?
Yeah, I think somebody's actually spoke to Pat about this, because I did hear rumblings that he's actually said he's actually disappointed with himself. Yeah, he thinks there's going to be contact, and he anticipates that contact, and players do this all the time, and the contact doesn't happen. I think there is slight contact as he's going down.
Yeah,
but he's dived for it. He thinks there's contact coming and goes for it, and he knows, and he knew straight away. I don't think it's fair. I think the difference between his and Femi's, I think there's more contact with Femi,
right? Okay.
And also you got the assistant referee and the referee looking at that. Yeah. I think one of them's seeing slight contact, just not enough of an impact for a penalty, and I think that's why Femi doesn't get cautioned for his.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I like that. It's a good explanation. And like I say, that were the clearest of yellow. I think I put it in our plat chat, to be honest, when it first happened. That's it's a dive, and it's a second yellow, unfortunately. It was same with the penalty. I mean, you got a good angle, because obviously we were both on the south stand. Obviously, you're in director's box, but I was bang behind. As soon as Mark McGuinness put his arm up like that, I was like, you can't have your arms up there. Sorry. I know he's protecting his face, but letter of the law, that's a pen, so straight away. Nothing to complain on that one.
The referee does really well, because if you see, he actually takes his time.
Yeah, he did. I didn't think you were going to get it.
I don't know if the assistant referee might have said something. I don't know. I've not heard the comms or anything like that. Yeah. But he takes his time. I will say, I think the referee on Saturday is one of the best I've seen at the Lane this season. I thought he was absolutely cool.
Yeah, you put that in chat. Again, this is where I could be a bit critical. While I didn't think he had a terrible game, I just think when you don't talk about referees, they are the best referees for me because they just go unnoticed. They just, no one complains about anything.
No.
So I think there were just a couple of things I complained about. So I think I disagreed that he was the best referee, but I also agree he wasn't, terrible.
No, so I think when I looked at it, I was the Patrick Bamford's incidents. The players caused that, and that's why we're talking about what the referee's done. The players caused that. The penalty for theirs, McGuinness has made that action, and it's the same with the goalkeeper. We're talking about that. I don't think he got much wrong, to be honest with you. But yeah, good performance. I thought he did well.
Should we move on to this weekend's scores then in Premier League? So then obviously we're more going on to Everton and Leeds now, and what's impacting both of them too. So we'll have a look at Saturday's results. There were only 5 games, so I think this were a surprising result, if I'm quite honest. And I think obviously we'll be doing football therapy on a Thursday. We do his predictions. I predicted Sunderland 1-0, but it finished West Ham 3-1. What were your thoughts on that one?
Oh, we were actually in the hotel when that happened. Actually, and I was quite. It went 1-0, then it went 2-0. I'm like, bloody hell, I didn't see this coming. From what I heard, I did see the whole game. West Ham absolutely dominated them first half, and I think them when Xhaka's not playing, Sunderland miss him.
He's a big leader, isn't he, in that middle of the park?
Yeah.
Big organizer, big leader. Yeah, I totally agree with that. So, second game, Burnley Tottenham 2-2. Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised at this, me.
No, I'm not either. And I think Spurs were lucky as well. They scored it last minute when he scores, isn't it?
I can't remember who it was now.
Was it Romero? That was Romero.
Yeah, it was Romero. Yeah, sorry, it were Romero.
It was Romero. That's when he kicks the ball.
But to be honest, I watched Match a Day on that game, and the only highlights in the first half were 2 or 3 chances from Spurs. So it made it look like they were obviously, it was a quiet game, but they had the better of the chances. But yeah, Burnley obviously, they came into it and led 2-1. And they probably feel unlucky to have not got 3 points from that game.
Yeah, but I think Spurs need to. People keep talking about, let's going to sack Frank, and absolutely not, in my opinion. I think they've changed manager too many times now. People need to start realising, players need to start stepping up. I think you see what Frank did at Brentford. He's a top quality coach and manager. People, they need to give him time. But then again, you win a European trophy at Spurs and you get sacked.
Yeah, and we're probably unlucky that, weren't he? But
he was. I think the thing that did him, he was more stubborn than anything. I'm playing this way, I'm doing this.
He wouldn't change his ways, would he?
Yeah, he wouldn't change his ways, and I think they've tried it loads of ways. I think at Spurs, and I think Tony Frank's the right kind of person for that.
I think giving him time. I mean, looking at what happened with Man U with Moyes, they probably didn't give him enough time, and he's gone elsewhere. I know he's always done well again. For his other clubs, it's because they class themselves as a big club and they expect to be challenging for trophies or European trophies. If it doesn't happen within 6 months, they want them out. They want them gone. And I think teams that we look, the team that we watch, they should count themselves lucky. I know they've got more money to spend, but they should count themselves lucky that they're still not really, apart from Spurs are sort of drifting towards the bottom. They're never in a relegation battle that much, are they? Or if they are, they've got the quality in the team to be able to drift away towards end of season and go mid-table. So I think they should count themselves lucky, really.
I think sometimes fans of certain clubs think they're due more than what they get.
Yeah, absolutely.
You hear all the time West Ham fans coming out and saying, "Oh, it's the West. We don't play that way at West Ham. We should be playing this way. Spurs should be playing this." If you win the Premier League, you care how you win it.
No,
you're not, are you?
If you win 1-0 every week, and it's terrible to watch. But if you win league, you don't care, do you?
Yeah,
you think we're still lifting that trophy.
Yeah, and I get it to a certain degree. You want to watch attacking, good football. But for me, it's the total opposite. I just want to see fight on the pitch and a bit of dedication from the players and just give everything for the shirt. You do that, and you finish bottom of the league. Then what else can you ask for?
Yeah,
it's when players are turning up and not putting their 100% in. I think that's when clubs have got problems.
Yeah, correct. Totally agree.
You can't always blame it on the manager.
So next one were Fulham Brighton, which finished Fulham 2-1. Obviously, Welbeck got disallowed. I think put Brighton 2-1 up, but Welbeck were just offside, weren't he? And then Harry Wilson scores that. I would say screamer or a free kick, but I think the keeper should have done better.
I don't disagree there, to be honest with you. I think he just doesn't move his feet quick enough. To be honest with you,
he doesn't, and then he's not too late to dive, but it's like if he dives a little bit earlier, anticipating what's coming there, he's getting a stronger hand to it and tipping it round post. He's just a bit late to it for me. And
yeah, I don't disagree, but he's on fire, Wilson. He's doing my dream team good.
Do you remember that goal he scored? Your dream team. I don't play it me that. I get too frustrated with it and then forget every week about what players I need to take out and what players I need to put in.
Well, I'm not good at it.
You try.
Yeah, I try at least.
Next result on that Saturday then were Man City 2-0 against Wolves. This is the one I wanted to quickly ask you about. You saw the decision. Well, the referee didn't give the handball, and the VAR asked him to go and take a look at the screen, and the referee stuck to his guns, which I was quite pleased about because I didn't think it were a penalty anyway. You know, what's your views on that one?
Yeah, I don't think it's a penalty either. To be honest with you, I think the thing is, I can't remember who had the ball. I can't remember who had the ball, but it looks like he's going to shoot, and then he actually takes that extra touch. So the defender, again, I can't remember the name. The defender then is naturally going to block, and he's keeping himself on balance. So his arms are where you'd expect it to be.
Absolutely.
For that action that he's doing, he's about to block a ball, so he's just getting himself set, kind of thing. And I think he's done well. First game in the Premier League, by the way.
Yeah, it were. Yeah.
First game in the Premier League. Ex-player. I can't remember what level he played for, but I'm pretty sure he was maybe step 1, step 2. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I have to do a research on that. But yeah, I think it's good. And people always go to me and go, "Oh, if they go to the screen, they're always going to say." There's a reason you're going to the screen 9 times out of 10. That's why you don't see it. Because somebody else has seen something on screen in a slow-mo replay in full speed and go, "Hang about, the referee might have made a mistake here." Yeah. That's what it's there for. Yeah, and that's the reason why they don't change it, because they're going for a reason. There's high tolerance and everything of getting involved with VAR. But to be honest, I don't think it's in my opinion, I don't think it's a bad thing that VAR seems to go and look at it. To be honest with you, and he's still read it the same way. I'm not against VAR.
Yeah,
I hear Jay Boothroyd on Ref Watch all the time say it. Oh, just send the referee over, let him go and make his own decision.
Yeah. So then when he does,
so there you go.
That's a fair opinion, because obviously, like I said, we can be biased towards it, but you've seen it that way. You realise that they obviously see something. Yeah. And maybe something that we don't know in the letter of the law. So that's why they send them over. And that's why 9 times out of 10 they will give it. It probably just frustrates us because we see it and we think it's not a penalty for me, or it's not this, it's not that. And then the referee still sticks to that decision when he could potentially, if he's not already give it, he didn't think it was a foul or a penalty in play. And then it's someone else that's had to tell him about it. But when VAR decisions go for you want VAR. And when they don't go for you, you don't want it. It's that typical view, isn't it? So true. And all clubs are like that. Correct. We all feel aggrieved, don't we, when something goes against us. It's just how it is. So then last one on Saturday's game were Bournemouth 3, Liverpool 2. I will quickly move on because we've been going 20 minutes and game. We'll start in 10 minutes. I need to get through some comments as well. We need to get team news out. So, I don't think that were a surprising result, me, personally.
Well,
how Liverpool's been playing.
I still expect them to beat Bournemouth.
I really do. Going for a good team.
They are.
Good team. Well organised.
I can't think what their form's like. I know they're 13th in league and that, but I don't know what's going on at that club at the moment.
I think with Liverpool, maybe too many signings came in, too many big names came in.
Everyone said that was a good thing at the start. Everyone said that was a good thing at the start, didn't they? Because 3 or 4 big signings. I think the Isak thing's helped with his injury and that. Probably not.
I mean, he's not exactly at ground running either, has he? It's been a bit of a flop. And Wirtz is maybe starting to pick up a little bit of form, but again, it's took him a while to get going on it. So the 2 big money signings that's took quite a while and not really produced what you'd expect.
No, I agree there.
Sunday's games, and I'll just quickly run through them. So it was Brentford 0, Nottingham Forest 2, Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 3, Newcastle 0, Aston Villa 2, and the big game at R4 was Arsenal 2, Man United 3, which were probably a bit of a shock, to people. I would say. I think people expected People expected Arsenal to get 3 points in that game.
Yeah,
Carrick's come in and change them around, hasn't he?
Yeah, Arsenal are a bit of a wobble at the moment. Not winning 3-0 in the league.
This happens at this time of season for them.
Yeah, it does.
They pick back up. I still think that they will go on to win the league, but I don't necessarily. There's still a fair few games to go, though.
No, there is. I'm just looking at the table now. I think Villa will drop off eventually, but I think they'll finish in the top 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's tight at the top, and Liverpool, who are down in 6th at the moment, have got a fight on their hands to get Champions League football. That'll be a massive shock if they don't get Champions League football next year.
Well, I'm not saying they'll sell players in the summer, but with PSR and stuff, they're not getting them. They're probably expected to win league again this season, and especially finishing a Champions League spot. So if they don't, they're going to be losing a fair bit of money there, aren't they?
Yeah, 100%.
Let's get through the team news then. I'll read Everton's team out. I'm going to flash it across bottom as well, and then I'll ask you to read Leeds' team out after that. So in goal for Everton, they're playing a 4-2-3-1 is what I've got. You've got Pickford in goal, Nathan Patterson at right back, Vitaly Mikolenko at left back, and James Tarkowski and Jake O'Brien as the 2 centre halves. We've got Idrissa Gueye and James Garner as the defensive midfielders. Coming back from his win at the AFCON, it's Illiman and Dye on the right-hand side, Dwight McNeil on the left, Harrison Armstrong as well, with the recall from a good spell at Preston, I think because of injuries, but I don't think he's done himself any harm as well in that first game that he played against Aston Villa. He got good reviews from that. And then they've got Tierno Barry up top, who has scored only 4 goals this season. I think their top scorer I was looking at earlier was Ndiaye and Barry both on 4, which is not a lot. No.
I think they needed Illiman back as well. With obviously Jack Grealish with that injury.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish, I think he's their highest assist as well.
Yeah.
But they've got James Garner. It'll be a good game tonight because I like James Garner as a player. Obviously Illiman. I just think they need to score more goals, and I think their highest goal scorer is on like 3 or 4 or something. So they need somebody to start being prolific.
100%. Do you want to run through Leeds team for me, pal?
Yeah, excuse pronunciations from a Yorkshireman. You got Darlow, and I think they're going 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so if we go for the 3-5-2, and that's what Sky's gone with. So they've got Borneo centre half with Roden and Struik, and then Bogle, Stachi, Ampadu, is it Groovy? Justin, yeah, sorry, I'm shocking with pronunciations.
No, you're all right. You're fine, mate.
And then Harrison and Calvert-Lewin, who's on absolute fire this season for them up front.
Scored 9. Scored 9 and 1 assist, I believe, which is not a bad return. It were a free transfer, weren't he?
Yeah, I think he was actually.
Calvert-Lewin. I don't think I'm positive they didn't pay a fee for him.
No, I don't think
Leeds fans in the comments, let us know about that if I am incorrect.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, for a free, it's a bit like Bamford to us, really.
It's a mirror.
It's a great return. I mean, I don't know how many games he's played for Leeds and how many starts he's had, but 9 goals is a great return for a free transfer, and especially at the top level. He's showing what he can do again. He's a big, physical, athletic striker.
He's got 9.
He's a great number 9.
He's got 9 goals for him. He's got 9 goals for him. I'm just checking out.
You can't go wrong, can you? You cannot go wrong with that. Right, I'm just going to get into some comments, Gaz, because we've got 6 or 7 minutes before kickoff, and I'd like to get through a few. Look who this one is. Blades Ramble. Yes, boys. Jimmy dropping in. Love that. 2-1 Toffees tonight, I reckon. I'm going 1-1. What do you think, Gaz?
Oh, I was going to go 1-1. Can't both go 1-1, can we?
Sorry, mate. I should have asked you first, shouldn't I?
No. I'm probably with Jimmy, actually, 2-1. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton.
I think they've just got a bit.
Goal.
Yeah, Illiman gets one tonight.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I want, this is nothing against Leeds because I don't particularly mind Leeds now. I think after all Leeds fans coming over and joining and getting support to the channel, I wouldn't say I've got a soft spot, but I appreciate that, they're coming across and supporting channel. But I'd love Illiman to score just because of his connection with United. It's, I want him to do well and I want him to go to the very top, which I'm sure most of us do, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
We've got Lou. Evening, lads. Evening, Lou. Interesting game, this one. Leeds on a long, unbeaten run. How many games is it? Do you know?
That's what I'm checking now. I'm trying to pull it up now.
Is it like 5 or 6, or is it even more? I know they've obviously cup game.
I think it's like 5. Just
I
pull
did see it. I did see it earlier. I can get it on Flash Scores while we're quickly looking. Premier League, Leeds, 1, 2. But they lost to Newcastle, so they've actually only gone 2 unbeaten.
Yeah, they've only gone 2. Yeah.
They've gone 2 unbeaten. But before that, they'd gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Before that, drawing 5.
It was only like a 91st minute winner as well. Remember, it was a penalty, weren't it? Gamara's penalty.
What against
Newcastle? Yeah, sorry, Harvey Barnes, weren't it? Harvey Barnes.
Oh, you mean against Newcastle when they lost?
Yeah,
it was a cracking game to watch.
Yeah,
really good game to watch. Very entertaining.
I can't remember where I was for that game.
I think, if I remember rightly, did Leeds go 3-1 up, or have I got that wrong?
32.
No, sorry, they went 2-1 up.
Yeah,
2-1 up. Then Joe Linton equalised. Brendan Harrison scored, and then Bruno scored a penalty at 91st minute, and it went 90 plus 12 where Barnes, got the winner. So they could probably feel hard done to there, and at least deserved the point, didn't they? Especially at Newcastle, it's a tough place to go.
No, I agree.
Tom, evening, mate. It says, evening, lads. I agree with Mr. Rambo with 2-1 Everton. Hoping it is so my last standing rolls over again.
Phil.
Danya says, hi, everyone. Hi, Danya. Ian, evening, chaps. Don't watch too much Prem football, but the combination of Illiman and you two I couldn't miss. Hope there's plenty of VAR to get his VAR for Gaz to get his teeth into. Up all the rambles, like and subscribe. I think that's what a few people will be after today, if I'm honest, for you to be giving us a few opinions on some VAR stuff.
Yeah, no drama. I don't mind.
Dave Morwood, evening, Jordan, Gaz. Like and subscribe. Also, hype. Sheila says, if he gives a pen for Bamford, then he books the keeper. Is that correct? Or does he just give a pen?
No, he books the keeper. I'd just give a pen. He's made a genuine attempt to play the ball.
So if he's getting contact and he gets a pen. Because keeper would have been already booked, wouldn't he, though, as well? So I think what she's saying there,
was there a keeper on a booking, was he?
I believe so.
Oh, he was. Yes, he was. Wasn't he, from the?
He didn't get booked for O'Hare, I don't think. It was the reaction after.
Yeah, it was. It's the reaction. No, I don't think he gets booked for it.
Cooler King, evening, Jord and Gaz, the man in black. Looking forward to this. A question for Gaz: when a player gets a yellow for persistent fouling, what number does the ref have in mind? Will he let 3 or 4 or 5 go?
All depends on the situation, the context. There's so many variables on that. I don't go out on the field of play and think if a player makes five fouls, I'm going to caution him.
Yeah,
I don't pick a number. It's a gut feeling and a feel for the game. Because what clubs do. Bloody hell. What clubs do is some higher up you get. I'm talking even step 3, step 4 football. They'll pass it around. If they know, I'll use Illiman and Dyer. If there's somebody in the National South who's an Illiman and Dyer, for example, all over, really good contact, they'll take it in turns to foul him.
Right.
And as a referee, you've got to be aware of that as well.
Yeah. So it's not that you've got to have your eyes open to everything, haven't you?
Yeah.
And seeing the pattern of player, what's happening. And if you do, like I said, then if there's a couple of fouls from, I don't know, let's just say Gruev tonight on Ndiaye, and then Aronson on Ndiaye, he's going to start booking him, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll pick somebody eventually, in my opinion.
Yeah. Sheila says, admire the ref in the Man City game this weekend. Advised to go to the monitor, but stuck to his decision. Well done. Yeah, we've just touched on that, haven't we, Gaz?
Yeah.
Ian, glad to see you're doing so well with all them sponsors, Gaz.
This is Aston Martin, this.
I thought so, yeah. I thought that's what we were alluding to.
Yeah, I wish I had all these sponsors, I'm telling you.
It'd be funny if it were a black shirt with all them sponsors. It'd be a ref, so it'd be rolling in the dough. Mark Meldrew, good evening, lads. Evening, pal. Hope you're both well. Great result Saturday. Shame I missed you, Gaz. I was in the hotel, but you'd gone. I fancy a 1-0 Leeds winning this. Looking forward to it. Up the Blades, up the Ramble.
Yeah, I was going to miss you, Mark.
I'm not. I wish I'd have left before he turned up. No, I'm only joking. Can I ask Gaz, why isn't Sariki booked for his appeal of a pen if Bamford's is a yellow? I agree with you, Jord. I think it's daft from Pat, but it is what it is. Time for Cannon or Campbell to shine. We sort of touched on that one, haven't we, with Sariki? So hopefully you were listening to that one, Meldrew. Also, Frank lost, I think, 9 out of 10 of the first 12 or 13 games at Brentford, and he was a success. They can't keep churning out manager after manager. They need stability. Yeah, again, Mark, we touched on that, and we agree exactly what you're saying. Cooler King, 6 months is a lifetime compared to what? Oh, Jesus Christ! I feel like I should have just missed this comment because he, if you were talking about Sayers in front of Bold and Brilliant Lee, he definitely would have missed that comment. Cooler King, what do you think to that, Gaz?
Shouldn't have had one game, talk about 6.
Totally agree. Jack says, evening lads, had to jump in a little late. How are you both feeling? Yeah, I'm good. I'm very well, Jack. Thank you very much. You all right, Gaz?
Yeah, good. And Jack, happy birthday to the little one, mate.
Yes, happy birthday. Yes, great shout out. Meldrew says, Mechka and Calvert-Lewin, 15 goal involvements between them, both free transfers. Yeah, when you can get that from 2 free transfers, it's gold, isn't it? You're striking. It doesn't happen often, but you're striking gold with that.
The Leeds have had the same. They pulled them 2 in, and we pulled Gyro and Pat in.
Correct. I agree.
That to happen and to have that much impact. 2 Yorkshire clubs as well.
I agree. We're just about to kick off, so I'll take this off. We'll get a score on now. Look, across the bottom. Oh, last comment, Meldrew. Next one. Bisto, Brett, evening lads. Rivalries aside, I don't mind Leeds and up they stay up. If it's possible, what's a chance there? Corner to Everton. If it's possible, can West Ham somehow lose this? Nice to see you all sober. Well, Brett, you weren't very sober, I don't think, on Saturday either, because it only takes you 2 pints, doesn't it? And you're on your way, but you stay on that trajectory. Gaz had a fair few, didn't you, Saturday?
Yeah, I did, to be honest with you, in the end. And I remember it was me and Brett at the bar at God knows what time at night. I don't remember much of it.
That doesn't surprise me that Brett's last man standing. He always is. And you can't fault the bloke. He definitely loves to have a beer. Corner comes in. Aronson clears it up towards halfway. Everton will regroup. We'll just carry on with these comments. We're nearly at the end of them. Gaz, sorry, lads. Ball goes into the box, goes out for a goal kick. Just back off my breaking word. Gaz, what's the worst decision you've seen a ref make? No names. Feel sorry for Leeds. Jord, never.
So I'll tell you one thing I did once, because I think that's the fairest way to go about it. But I rectified it, by the way. So this was about 2 or 3 years ago. I won't say what league or what teams or anything like that. I see a foul in the box from a corner, and I give a penalty. And I'm like, hang about, that was the attacker on the defender, guys. You absolute idiot. And then I goes, right, made a mistake, because everyone went up. Everyone went, what the hell?
Yeah,
All the defenders went up, and I was like, oh, and I knew what I wanted to give. I just pointed to the spot instead of going the wrong way. And then what I did then was I just pulled both the skippers in and goes, look, you know, and I know, I just went wrong way. I've seen a foul. I've seen a push.
Yeah.
Defensive free kick. Went over, spoke to the captains. Both of the captains, brilliant.
Yeah.
Even I went over to the benches. I goes, look, this is what I've seen. And both managers on that went around and goes, you know what? At least you owned it.
Yeah, because do you think some referees have stuck to that out of pure embarrassment and gone, I don't know what to do here. So they just panic and don't reverse the decision.
We're all human. We're all human.
Absolutely.
So that's probably one of the worst decisions I've seen.
Nice story. Cheers, guys. So Jack says Everton can keep their eyes off Femi. I don't like Everton because they're in dire. Yeah, obviously. Everton's getting a link to.
They always nick our players, though, don't they?
They always get linked.
Mm-hmm. No, but they on Hutchinson, you had Calvert-Lewin, obviously.
Yeah.
They've ended up with Illiman, Jags.
They're a good pull, aren't they? Are they a Premier League team that's never been relegated? Are they?
No, never been relegated.
Never been. So it's a great pull. New ground as well. Playing in
it's a pull.
50,000. It's a massive pull, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be a difficult one to turn down if that's come in.
100%.
Depends what the offer is. Depends what the offer. I'll be honest with you, Femi, and you probably know better than me, Jord. I want double figures in the millions here, Femi.
I think with him having cross into the box. I think Barry, does it deflect off the defender? It does. It's another Everton corner. So Everton on press here. It started on the front foot really, really well. So it's a corner to them.
328 on one.
So hold on. I'll tell you what, I can pause it. So when you get to 3:45, let me know.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Synced up.
I've got the TV over
there. Yes, we're talking about Fennett. He's only got 18 months left. So I think it's probably going to be hard to get double figures. But I think it's out between £6 and £8 million is what I'd be happy for now. I think, especially with his form and how he's playing, that is, that's the figure that I'd be looking for. I think if he signs a new contract, then I'm looking past 10 million. Maybe that's me being biased. I don't know, and people can tell me if I'm wrong.
I think that's fair. I wasn't sure what contract he was on, but yeah, they need to get their hands off.
Him and Brooks have both got 18 months left, I believe.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can keep him because he's got a lot about him. I think he's sorted his attitude out and all that. I think he's got so many qualities going forward for a fullback. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Do you know what I think in this Everton squad? Obviously, they've got Nathan Patterson, haven't they, at right back? Yeah. I think he pushes him.
No, I don't disagree.
For me, I think he pushes Nathan Patterson for that starting spot. So I think if Everton did sign him, I won't be surprised to see after maybe first 4 or 5 games that he gets a chance in that team.
No,
he's playing now anyway, and how good he is going forward. I think his defensive work as well, more recently, is becoming. That was one of his weak spots for me, and I think he's getting better at it.
I think with McNeil in front of him as well.
Yeah,
I don't think it. I think he'll help like Brooks does. And I think that's been a massive difference to his game this season. Is what Brooks has brought to that side.
Absolutely, totally agree. That partnership is ridiculously good. It's good to see because obviously it's 2 academy lads coming through together and having a decent partnership together. It's like they know each other inside out. So, when we're playing, it has to be them that starts on that right hand side. It has to be.
No, I totally agree.
Gaz says tactical fouling, step forward, Man City.
Don't disagree.
Anything to say on that?
Don't disagree. But I say that every team does it because it's all about. Let's be honest, football's all about marginal gains.
Yeah,
it's all about marginal gains. You'll get any advantage you can as a club because you want to win.
Yeah,
nobody likes losing. So yeah,
we'd probably do it as well. Every team will.
Yeah, any little things. Look at the towel gate that we had yesterday. Supposedly, people kicking off because I think Dyche was kicking off because they were using towels to wipe the balls down and that.
Yeah. Like I said, there's always going to be some. Obviously, that first started with when it was penalties, and against us, we're Banbury. We're called Bamba in goal, and obviously had it printed on his bottle, and now everyone does that. So when it comes to penalty shootouts, like I said, they always try to get one up, don't they?
Oh, 100%.
Russ says, "Good luck, lads. Cheers, Russ." Jack, thanks. He had a good day. He's just going to bed. 2 years old. Time flies. You can probably more relate to that, can't you, guys? Not me.
Yeah, all mine. One 18-year-old in his room, one 22-year-old working, and the other one at uni. So,
Steph was telling us a few stories about, I think it was 18-year-old in his drunken states that you've had to, had to sort him out in.
Yeah, he brought one of my dining room chairs last weekend when I was away in Rome.
You're telling me you've never done that?
I don't actually think I broke a dining room chair.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Mikolenko. Oh, he sort of slips on ball. He's just not edge at box. Bogle retrieves it. And Darlow goes long. Harrison now picks it up in the middle. He turns. He's looking for Bogle. It's not quite open, so he goes back to Rodon. And Leeds will rebuild from that. Jack, I'm hoping I can join the after party one evening. Yeah, obviously Jimmy sorts that out, and it's always if we win, so that'll be on Blades Ramble. If people haven't watched it, when United win, Jimmy does an after party from the hotel that's aside at ground, the Doubletree by Hilton. Oh, Calvert-Lewin gets in, Pickford comes out, he goes down, makes a save, and it's cleared up towards halfway. So Jimmy does an after party on Blades Ramble, so it'd be nice to see you there, Jack. And Jimmy gets everyone involved, so it'd be nice to get you involved as well.
Yeah, including City Peck this weekend.
Yes.
Well, I watched it back yesterday.
You can already go and watch it. It's uploaded. It's there. City Peck joined on the after party this week. So yeah, go and watch that if you want to see City Peck being included. Hold on, I didn't read that one, did I? James says Everton should have been relegated in the 90s, but we went instead. Do you remember that one? I think when we got relegated,
that's when we got relegated with Oldham, weren't it? Yeah. They were touch and go there. They've been touch and go a couple of times. Oh no, not quite. Good starting position. Yes, they've been close a couple of times. Over the years, but always seem to get themselves out of it somehow. Because I think it's like any of these teams now, unless it's the three that have come up in that season and that, most of them have got a really good squad, and it's hard for the teams coming up to compete. But Leeds are proving that it's possible this season. I can see
Leeds and Sunderland.
Yeah, Sunderland
both getting a good crack at it.
Yeah,
I think Leeds were a bit slow. I think it's summer market, which might have hindered them a little bit, but they've got going. Obviously, I know a few were asking for Falk to maybe depart because they weren't so sure on him, but yeah, they've picked up and they're a strong outfit again. And I think we win tonight, they'll go 8 points clear. We were talking about winning it before, and I think it gives them just a little bit of comfortability there. You can never be too comfortable, but you know it's at that point in the season now where you just got to keep picking them points up, haven't you? Here we go, Aronson gets past Patterson. It's a great tackle from Patterson. Just as Aronson were getting into the box, Aronson goes across the referee's gear foul. I don't know if it's a touch on hand, is he saying?
Or is it offside? Is he giving offside?
See what he's giving here. I'm not too... just going to show you replay. It might be offside on Calvert-Lewin.
No, he's onside.
And that was Calvert-Lewin's chance, weren't it?
Yeah. What's he giving there?
I'm not so sure. It's sort of... The referee signalled an hand movement, which I don't know if he's saying he's not ball on with his hand, so that's why he's getting on ball. See if it shows. It's not going to show you.
No.
Jack says no lower than 15 million for Femi. We got that for Asula, and he did no. I think we need to start asking for big money. I get it, Jack, but like I said, we're 18 months left. We're not going to get that.
And you've got to remember, Asula's an attacker as well, and I'm not sure what Eli left on his contract.
You're not going to get that for defenders, are you?
Nah, I don't think. I think if he'd had 2-3 years left on his contract, I think you might get 15. You might get close to 15 million.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that you're always going to get more for a young striker. Yeah. Always. I don't think we're seeing anywhere near 15 million for Femi, especially like I said, we're 18 months left. So it's just a throw into Leeds. Ampadu's rubbing ball. It's going to be a long throw in, I think. It's just on left-hand side, on line with edge at box. Ball comes in. It's not the best of long throws. It's headed out by Gates.
Wide.
On the volley.
There's 3 ex-blades on the pitch today.
James Justin, isn't it? Say again, sorry.
3 ex-blades on the pitch today, aren't they? Ampadu, Calvert-Lewin, Illiman. Is that it? Was there any more? That's just it, isn't it?
Bogle, Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, Bogle as well, yeah. Bogle.
What did you say? Bogle, Calvert-Lewin, Illiman,
Calvert-Lewin, and Ampadu.
Yes, Ampadu, yeah. 4 ex-blades.
4 ex-blades on there.
4 ex-blades that went Premier League ways, and they've carried on going, and we've gone backwards.
Yeah. Hopefully coming back.
Jack says, I agree. Brooks and Femi complement each other. Yeah, they 100% do. 100% do. It has to be our starting line down that right-hand side, like I've said. Meldrew says, when are you next at Lane, Gaz?
So I'm going QPR away. So I'm not at the Lane then.
I'll probably see you there.
Yeah, I'm at QPR away. What's that, end of Feb?
28th, I think.
Yeah, so I've got a game this weekend, so I won't make it.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know when I'm next at the Lane. Me and Steph were talking about it actually on the drive home yesterday, when we can go up. Because to be honest, now I'm thinking of just staying at the hotel all the time. Because I usually drive up and drive back down in a day, and it's 4 hours one way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to see. I'll let you know, Mark. We need a beer because I keep saying we keep missing each other. We do keep missing each other. Sorry, I was a bit worse for wear on Saturday. Let's just say that.
I will have to do it, guys. Is obviously if you are up, if United win even if they don't or do win whatever, there'll be after party after, and then we can stay out for a few beers.
I missed it. I was good. I just missed him. I just missed Jimmy and the after party this week. And it leaves till 7.
Jack says, Gaz, what's the hardest rule to implement during a game? You've got a fair few questions coming in here. Don't forget, you don't have to answer any of these if you don't
Jack,
want
I will answer it, but I'll come back because it's not really something I've ever thought about, to be honest with you. I'll be blatantly honest.
Yeah.
I suppose the way I could answer it actually is it's the laws of the game that don't normally happen. Like if there's outfighting interference, how do you restart playing?
Yeah.
You know it. You know it as a referee, but sometimes you have to dig a bit deeper to talk it through yourself, so it takes a bit longer. Where anything that happens in every game 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, you don't have to think about. But things like out interferes, what sometimes the ball pops, when the player strikes it on a penalty, or stuff that just doesn't happen very often. They're the hardest ones, probably, Jack. Actually,
has your Sky just sort of paused? By the way,
my
Skybox has got a little bit dodgy because it's just decided to pause, and I can't even do it. So if all happens in game, you're going to have to say something, Gaz, because I'm sort of trying to. And it's not. Before people say it's not Fire Stick, this is actually Sky, so this is disappointing.
Yeah, I'm on Virgin, me. Oh, shot there, just over the bar.
Just carry on commentating, Gaz. I need to start my Skybox. Typical, this, isn't it? Always professional on this channel.
Yeah, Leeds just had a corner and straight from the edge of the area, just over the bar though. Not trouble Pickford at all, to be honest with you, that one. So yeah, Leeds are coming back into this now. They've had a few chances now. I think, like I said before, I think this will be a close game. I always said that. Everton coming forward down the left now, though. Going to go out to Illiman. Tell you what, a player. There's a question I've got for you in a bit, Jord, actually.
Go on.
Clear. So, most skillful player, you have to pick one. Tony Curry or Illiman and Dye.
It's probably going to come as no shock. It's going to come as no shock because I've seen Illiman play. I've only seen videos of a TC playing on like all videos on YouTube. So because I've seen him in flesh, I'm going to have to say Illiman and Dye. But that's probably a cop out as well.
No. It'd be a good question to ask somebody who's seen both play live.
Yeah.
Really would. So I just thought, I don't know why I thought of it on Saturday. I ain't got a clue where it came from. I've not got a clue.
So we've got here. Deborah says, "Hi Jordan, Gaz. I was at the hotel on Saturday and had my photo taken with Siddy. Yeah, Siddy's class. Siddy always goes in hotel after game, and he's really good with kids. He's good with everyone. He's polite. He's a role model to all them kids. He has pictures. You know, he stops for everyone. He's different gravy, City, and we're lucky to have him at our club, aren't we?
Yeah, massively. I love the young players that have come through the academy. Me, I think as a club, if we were a Cat 1 club, I'd love. It'd be dangerous to see what we could produce.
100%
to attract other, because we've had a long tradition of this now.
Yeah,
going back when you go back to Jags, Tongi, and all that. It's been going on for a long time now.
I'm going to be in front of you here because it's reloaded back up. No, so ball goes on ball. I'll pause it after, Gaz. Ampaduno has it in the centre.
Yeah, right.
Comes across the strike. He goes out wide left. I think it's Aronson. It is. He takes it on his right foot, cuts back, puts the ball into the box. It's headed clear by Tarkowski. But Strike picks it back up. Straight out wide again to Aronson. He's running at McNeil. Turns right on edge at box. Gurev cuts it in. Calvert-Lewin, I don't know what he was trying to do. He heads it back out of box and away come Everton. But Leeds get back really well. And Statch picks the ball up, gets it to Ampadu. He goes back out wide. Leeds doing the front running stuff now. Aronson does a few step overs, but it's well read by Dwight McNeil. McNeil plays it back to Patterson and he goes long. Clears the danger. An eye foot there from Barry now. You'll see this in a minute. I don't know whether it's if it's Strike who he puts his head down, so maybe that's why Barry don't get penalised for it. You seen it yet?
Yeah, just seen it. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, player reaction says it as well.
Yeah. So when you get to 18 minutes and 5 seconds again, Gaz, let me know, and then I can press play again, and we'll be back up to date.
18:05, you say, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, perfect. We're in. Good stuff. Dad says everyone wants to win except S6 Minnows with a new championship record of 22 games winless, 5-0 at the lane, and relegate them to the division they belong. Your last gun at Derby game, Jord, with you. Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to take her to that. Not a chance. I think she's going to try and get tickets, obviously, at the way end because she's got enough points, I believe, to be able to get us. So that'd be quite fun. Obviously, I were at Hillsborough for other leg. So it'd be quite fun to have her in our ground to see him get battered once again, won't it, pal? Aronson onto edge at box. Bogle takes an extra touch. It's a shot. It's blocked again. And Everton clear. Tell you what, Leeds are starting to come into it now. They started off a bit quiet. And they're starting
I said that while he was away.
Yeah.
At least starting to push on.
Bogle does well, but Illiman wrestles ball off him.
Advantage.
Oh, he could have played on there.
Yeah, just a bit quick on the whistle.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I think so. Bogle received ball, didn't he? I think he took an extra touch.
Oh, he should hit that first time,
He should have hit it first time. Well, that second one, we and Dye, he gets ball into the box. He cuts back, and Dye gets in front of him, then wins ball, and then Bogle's just doing a bit of pulling. And Dye does get away from him, but referee give a foul, and like me and Gaz just said, then I think he were a little bit quick on the whistle.
I don't think he thinks Illiman's going to get away from him.
No, probably not. He probably blows as he's getting tugged. So you can kind of understand it, can't you? But if he just gives that extra second, to allow play to continue, he's giving a bit of advantage there then. Sheila says, after the game, we are all washed and ready to go. Do you see the managers before leaving, or do you just get on your bike? I just go straight into the hotel, if I'm quite honest. I just go straight into pubs, clap players off, and then I'm straight into the pub then. So unless manager comes into the hotel, which is very rare, I don't see him. It's probably a bit difficult for you to answer that one, guys, because it's as and when you can get up.
Yeah, I don't think Chris will goes in the hotel anymore, does he? And that.
He'll go for a drink elsewhere, won't he? If he's going to fair play, I can get that.
No, I get that at all. But yeah, I'm saying I always stay every game, and I'll stay in the stand until all the players have left pitch.
Yeah, I like to clap them off. Sometimes, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, but I'll be honest. When we're like 3 or 4-0 down, I'll have gone just because it's just that it's my frustration that it's.
There was a game when I left early, and I can't remember which, and I'd never left early before, and I can't remember what it was.
Mine were Aston Villa. No. 18 minutes gone. We were 3-0 down. Obviously, we've been getting battered every week. Newcastle had put 8 past us in weeks before that. And I just thought, game's on Sky. I'm going to go and have a beer and watch it. And it finished 5-0, I think, in end. And 18 minutes. It's the earliest I've ever left. People might say part-timer, fair play. But I just, for my own mental side, I thought, I've got to go. I can't see another drubbing. You were getting to me.
There was a game, and I can't remember, and I can't remember which game I went to. I'm trying to think of what games I've been to this season. I went to Charlton, but that was Wilder's first match back. I wonder if it was one of the Sayers' games. I can't remember.
And you left early?
Yeah, I left early.
That surprised me anyway, especially watching Sayers. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'd have to have a look.
Awful. Cooler King says, decent game at Carrow Road. Canaries having most of the play, still 0-0. Thank you, pal.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did. I only thought there were one game tonight, so that's refreshed me. Red Bull says,
they're playing Coventry.
Say again, sorry?
Norwich Coventry.
Yeah,
0-0. Let's keep going.
That's a big game, really, because obviously you've got one team battling at top at league and one team trying to. Are they still in relegation zone? Or are they out of it now?
They're out of it now, aren't they? But they're what you call it. They've been doing all right, I think. Norwich recently.
Yeah, they picked up since Clement's coming, which is I find very strange because they were awful at Rangers. So obviously don't need to go into that one. Red Bull says we need to sign Femi and Brooks and Peck, guys. I think we've said about, haven't we? We've said about Femi and Brooks. We know we need to. I think Peck will be one that if we need money, unfortunately, he'll have to be moved on for a decent fee, won't he? Yeah. It's a free kick. Go on, sorry.
No, I was just going to say, tying Peck down is so important.
It would be. Well, he signed a 5-year deal anyway, or 4-year deal.
Yeah.
He's got a fair bit left.
Yeah.
That's poor from Leeds. It's Ampadu. I think it would it Gruev or it's Statch? Sorry, he was playing the ball into the back post. It was a free kick. And Ampadu, he's got his arm. To be honest,
why's my stream just gone down?
He's got his arms all over Tarkowski. It's giving Tarkowski a chance there to go down. So more for Ampadu on that one for me. Oh, Tierno Barry turns. Put the burners on. He's got down left-hand side. He's into the box. Well defended. Well defended. I don't know how you say his name, so please do excuse me. Bornau, is it? He gets turned on halfway line. Barry goes down left, puts burners on, gets into the box, but Bornau stays with him all the way. As Barry gets into the box, he just stands him up, then he gets his foot in, and then it deflects off Barry and out for a Leeds goal kick.
That's honestly, and that's why referees work hard to get all that field of play to make that decision and be there to make that decision.
Yeah, so he can see it.
Because honestly, that's not easy to see. If you're out of position there, you ain't making that correct decision because it'll look like a corner from.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, I can see that. 100%.
I have to admit, when I saw it then, I was like, oh, corner.
Yeah, you do it first, don't you? Yeah, 100%. Yep. When you see it in play, it's when it shows you at replay, then obviously we get that beauty of it, don't you? Like you say, as a referee, he's got to be there in that position to see it, but we get replay to be able to say, oh, yeah, it is a corner.
Yeah, he's done well there.
Eldrew says, only asking so I don't have to spend my time with Jord. Thanks, pal. Still getting deleted from this stream. Good night, mate. James says, Sid's granddad did a good interview.
Yeah, he did.
Evan he was non-committal he's not
going to
he's not going to be able to tell you anyway, even if he can, that's down to it's more personal and it's down to the club as well. So totally agree with it. He can't be giving out information like that.
Nah, not a chance.
Jim's back again. Loving this, lads. Cheers, Jim, and thanks for allowing us to do it. Really, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, thank you very much. Ian says TC and Element, different types of players. Element all about close control, where he was better. TC had unbelievable vision and could pick out a 40-yard pass and put it on a sixpence. I mean, it's good to hear it from your point of view, that Ian, because I never got to see him play. I've only seen videos, so my easy decision is for it to be Element. Dave says, seen both guys. It's hard to choose one, but I have to go TC. I only saw him go around Alan Hudson, who was in the England team ahead of, how the bloody hell did he say that? Bwekiseto?
Blew kisses to the cop.
Oh.
Went round him again, blowing kisses.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, cheers for that, Gaz. It's I had a feeling that people more of that generation would pick TC, because obviously we've heard and we all know how good he is, or how good he was, should I say.
Yeah.
James says, pigs need a proper pasting just to shut them up over Boxing Day. Knowing our luck, it will be 1-0. Just be nice to beat your rivals, wouldn't it, at the end of the day, even if it is.
It was Illiman.
Yeah, Illiman on left-hand side. Running with, but he's got no help, has he?
No.
It's a good tackle from Starch. And I thought that were going to be a Leeds ball, but Everton throwing, it comes back to Mikolenko, and it comes all the way back to O'Brien, who goes into Tarkovsky. Oh, Tarkovsky goes back to Pickford. We'll get through some more comments because that attack's dead. Ian says, TC better for me, probably because of his longevity.
That's
fair. There you go. It's fair enough. Meldrew, I once left early against Donny. Billy Sharp scored 2 for them, and Bogdanovic and Kozluk scored with about 3 minutes to go, and I was walking across the back of the South Stand car park. Daniel Bogdanovic, wow. That is going back a few years, isn't it? You remember him?
I don't.
No. He had like, were he from Malta? If I remember. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. It might have been Hungarian. If not, but he come from Barnsley, and he did all right for Barnsley, but he would absolutely dog me for us, is what I'll say. Dad says, it's a matter of time, Jord. I saw Curry as a nipper, and for that era, he was outstanding. I've seen Illy play in his first season. He couldn't last a match. I think what really brought him on was Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah, I totally agree. His partnership with him.
Yeah, that's true, though.
Ridiculously good, weren't it?
Remember, he used to just cramp up all the time, didn't he?
He did. Well, do you remember that game against Peterborough when he scored 2? I think it was not his debut, but where he put back into the team. And he scored that second.
Leeds scored.
Chance. Starch down right hand side. Plays it into the box. Calvert Lewin gets there. Leeds had scored. It's James Justin. So it's a ball down right hand side. Bogle plays it into Statch. He gets towards the byline. He pulls the ball back across. Dom Calvert-Lewin goes to try and obviously slide it in. He misses it because I think he's getting challenged by Tarkowski. But all the way at back stick, you've got Aronson and you've got Bogle. You've got Aronson and you've got James Justin. Aronson leaves it. James Justin hits it first time. Goes past Pickford. There's someone on line. It deflects off him into back at net. Yeah, so we've got 1-0 Leeds. What do you think of that one then, Gaz?
Yeah, great. It's a good finish, because he's got Pickford and he's got a defender online. He's got to get it past there. He does well. Potential foul on Illiman, but first look, it's not for me. Yeah. First look, but VAR will look at.
I didn't know if it was going to be a penalty on Calvert-Lewin, but it's not. Is it? He goes to. It's a sliding tackling it from Tarkowski.
Yeah,
and it just goes through Calvert-Lewin's legs. But do you know what? It's a good finish from James Justin. Pickford's coming across to try and block it as quick as he can, and he just puts it directly across him, doesn't it? 1-0. Do you know what? I think on the run of play in the last 10 minutes, they probably deserve that.
No, I don't disagree there. I think they do deserve it. I think Everton haven't really created much. See Illiman complaining about his back there. I think they deserve it. Now, honestly, this relegation battle now, people are getting dragged into it now.
They are. You're right. They absolutely are.
Palace.
That's bad news for West Ham. You know, West Ham have got a win this weekend, one that probably people didn't expect, and they're probably thinking, yes, back to 5 points. Obviously, knowing that Leeds have got to go to Everton. And don't get me wrong, there's a long way to go yet, but when you're seeing Leeds go 1-0 up, they must be thinking, bloody hell, we've just picked something up, and we're back to 8 points behind as it stands in live play.
Yeah, but the point is, pretty out of the bottom 5 have won this weekend now. If it stays like this, there's only Burnley and Wolves, and Burnley were unlucky at at Spurs not to get a win.
Yeah,
just showing that back now. Let's have a look. Oh, it's never, not in a million years. Do you see that back on Illiman?
It's poor, isn't it? Because obviously Rodon gets
that's poor by Illiman. That's really
he backs out on it. You've got Statch and you've got Rodon coming in for an header, and he backs out on it, and that's probably what injures him. To be honest, if he goes into that tackle and jumps up for header, he either wins it there and he gets a free kick because two players are coming together inside, sliding him down. So it brought that on himself, didn't it?
Yeah, there's nothing there. I think Moyes will be a bit disappointed with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's right in front of the benches as well.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, it is, especially down this side. Dad just said onto that last comment. He says in the next season he was fantastic as our leading. Was that PL player?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but that championship season after that, this is poor from Everton. Aronson's in the box, rolls it back. Bogle plays it to back stick. Yeah, he's just in theory. He beats Patterson to header. Calvert-Lewin, that's a foul. He pushes Tarkowski out at whereas it's coming down from the air, and it's a free kick to Everton. Just Tarkowski gives Calvert-Lewin a little push. I think that's just a little bit of banter between them two. Yeah, Tarkowski's getting to that ball first, isn't he? Calvert-Lewin uses his body to sort of push him out of where he's in air. So it's a foul.
Yeah. Once he's off the ground and you touch a player like that, you're always going to get a free kick. All day, every day.
Dude says, speaking to one of the lads of the day, and he said, if they're down, he thinks we batter them. If we can send them down on the day against us, we only win 1-0. Well, I think I were reading the other day that, I'll come back to it because Aronson's coming forward again. He's running at Tarkowski, gets into the box. It's a great tackle from Patterson, and it goes out for a Leeds corner. I think Aronson were expecting some contact there from Tarkowski.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
just him when he plays Aronson in. He comes towards Tarkowski's backing off, and then just sort of commits, and pulls his leg back. I mean, fair play to Aronson. He don't try and initiate any contact either. He tries to carry on. But Patterson just gets the ball first, and it goes out for
Tarkowski does well there to pull out of
that. So we'll go back corner. Is that Statue who's taking it again? I think it is, isn't it? Or Stack. I might be saying his name wrong. Whips it in, swinger in. I think Tarkowski beats Calvert-Lewin to the ball. Aronson comes across to this right-hand side. Gaze come over to intercept it. Aronson plays across into his left and then comes all the way back to halfway. Like Bogle's going to go back to the keeper. That's the end of that attack. Yeah, I think with this one, They can already go down, I think, against Millwall. Is what?
Yeah, I've not worked it out yet.
I've seen. I'm sure it's Millwall that can send them down, which, funnily enough, could be.
Oh,
It'll be Bannon's second game, I think, if he signs for Millwall and plays for him. So we might not actually send him down. Bogle. Ooh. Oh, it's a great ball in. Calvert-Lewin hits the post. Oh, it comes to edge at box. Ampadu has a shot on off volley, and it goes wide. So yeah, ball comes down this right hand side. Bogle gets towards edge at box. He whips a lovely ball into the near post. Calvert-Lewin beats his marker. He gets his right foot to it. Gets a touch on that ball and it hits the post. It's Aronson. Aronson plays Bogle in. He's in the box. It takes a deflection, doesn't it, off Mikalenko, which puts it straight into Calvert-Lewin's path. Yeah, that's it's close to 2-0. And again,
deserve it, no
man. Deserved, wouldn't it?
I think they've had about eight or nine shots they've had now compared to Everton's 2, I think.
Yeah, they've definitely been a better team. It started like first 10 minutes it was Everton, and I thought, is this what it's going to be like? But Leeds are proper grown into it, and yeah, fair play to them. You know, can't fault it. They've took control of the game, and Everton are looking a bit shaky. Here we go, Maury's here. Hello. Evening, Maury. Evening, lads. Class watch along. A few questions for Gaz. I may have missed. Was the high boot by the Ipswich keeper worthy of a red? And also, should Bamford have been sent off? He has touched on it, but I'll let you do a little.
Yeah. So, yeah, yes and yes, Maury. Yes and yes. More and more I think about it. I think he's caught him in the face with his foot. No intention, no, but red. Bamford's nailed on, in my opinion, for both of the yellow cards. I think it's. Yeah. I think every referee gives both of them, especially the first one. Can't react like that to a referee's decision. It's just not part of the game anymore.
Good morning. Cheers, guys. Daz says, I hope Fryer Tuck's luck against us carries on if he turns out for Millwall. Is this on about
Bannon? No, about Bannon.
What's Fryer Tuck? Honestly, I don't know what that is.
So Fryer Tuck, it's what you call it. I think that's just what he calls him, I guess.
Right,
because it looks like Fryer Tuck, you know, at Robin Hood. That's what he's on about.
Fair play. I mean, I just call it Bird's Nest or Bagelhead, but you know.
I'll be honest with you, I don't want him playing against us.
What do you think? Because obviously he's not turned up in other games, but you think he'll turn up in this one?
Yeah, he'll turn up because it's against us. Don't want that.
I don't think he'll get a start personally.
No, yeah, literally as soon as that came out of my mouth, I agree with you 100% there.
I think he starts on bench and he probably comes on 65, 70 minutes, something daft like that.
Yeah. It's all right. I was going to go Saturday as well. I've got a game.
Yeah, I was looking at going, but I've spent a lot of money, so I put it on back burner, if I'm quite honest, and decided to be a responsible adult for a change.
Yeah. I don't blame you there. And we've been the same, like 2 weekends. Couldn't believe it when my bar bill was 175 quid in the hotel on Saturday.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't believe it.
175. But to be honest, it's not the cheapest of bars, is it? To be, you know, especially if you're buying rounds for when everyone's in it, and then you keep switching it around.
I was paying £13.80 for a large glass of wine. And I was like, bloody. There's southern prices in there.
I got a pint of Guinness, and I think it were off a Peroni for ATB, and I'm sure it comes to something like 11.50, 12 quid, and I'm thinking,
right, pint of Guinness was 7 quid.
There you go then. So what? That's like £4 odd for half a Peroni.
Yeah,
that is, it's like I say, it's like London prices. That and it's ridiculous.
London prices. I noticed the difference being down here compared to up north. We go up north, and my mate's local who lives near Beverley, and it's like £3.50, £4 for a pint of Guinness. I go to my local here. I'm paying £6.95 a pint.
There's no wonder people look for. Oh, we got Aronson cuts on his right as a shot. Pickford down to his right, makes the save. There's no wonder people look for spoons though.
Yeah,
when you're going out, because it's just a lot cheaper, isn't it? It makes sense.
My kids call it pre-drinks. That's what they do there.
Pre-drinks, what, in spoons? Before spending big bucks.
Before spending big bucks, yeah.
Armstrong, he gets correct decision. He gets shoved. There's a shoving back there. I'm sure there's a shoving back. He beats. No, he takes a touch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There you go. You see, but Bogle's arm extends. You can see it shove it back, can't you?
Yeah. Prices for 3 points.
What we got here? Do you think Illiman is playing in the wrong position? I don't think so. I think this is
he's
for
out
a
on the
while,
left. I don't know. He was playing the other side, weren't he? When Jack was playing, when Jack Grealish was playing. I think Jack was on that side, weren't he?
He's on. I think he's switched either, or has he switched? He's on right hand side tonight, isn't he? I don't know if that'll coming out left hand side, but he might have switched. I don't know. In starting lineup, he's starting as a right midfielder or right winger.
This is Everton's best chance of scoring this, I think, at the moment.
What, from a set piece?
Yeah, because they've not created anything yet. Garner's not been at it. Believe it or not, you see this here, and I'll say this: where he's put the ball there. Do you know how many players try and not put it touching the arch? Is unreal.
Yeah, just to gain that extra couple of inches.
And I don't get it.
An in-swinger in, headed up out of box. Mikalenko goes for a volley, poor volley, and straight clears it. Yeah, you always see it, don't you? Linesman's either telling him to put it back. It's just got a bit curvature at ball, and it on line.
Yeah. Just overhanging the line. Yeah, I just don't. I don't get it. You're even when you go down to like step 1 and step 2 football, they're quality players.
Yeah,
I don't get why they need to do it.
You're not gaining out there, are you? You're telling me you're gaining an inch, if that. Not when you're whipping a ball in. Not for me. It's a strange one, isn't it? Cooler King says 1-0 Cov.
Oh wow,
that'll be interesting. I'll have a quick look on who scored that one, and it's at Carrow Road. Oh, I mean, Esse. Is that his 3rd goal in 3 games?
He's on fire. I remember.
Oh, I might be wrong. Has he only played? Sorry, it's 2 goals in 2 games. 2 goals in 2 games, isn't it?
Oh, no, it was Ellis Sims. Ellis Sims who got the one against Leicester.
Yeah, so he's played Millwall. Obviously scored against them, and didn't score it. But 2 goals in 3 games. It's a good start for him, when he's just joined on loan. Yeah. To help push Cov towards Prem. Oh, that's a foul. Maybe not.
I think he misses him.
He's giving it, hasn't he, now?
What's Hoops?
So he didn't seem to. That's a strange one.
I don't know. I think he might have, unless he's played. I hope they show that back. I want to see if he played advantage and then he's pulled it back, but I don't.
Not going to show you, is it? Until ball goes out. I don't even. Well, it might not. Depending on how long this phase of play goes, they might not even show it you. But yeah, I thought Garner took. Were it Garner or someone took Garner out, whichever way around it were.
Mm-hmm.
And referee, they were saying, well, they got up both of them, and I think it was Garner, weren't it, who said he got the ball. The referee play on. Bloody hell's that? It's come up now. There we go. It's Garner up ball now. Here comes Senchley. Everton have a few players quite highly pushed up, don't they?
Yeah, I think
comes back out to Garner.
Won't they?
Yeah.
Just get to half time.
Lovely 1-2. Armstrong tries to play it in to Mikalenko, and away come Leeds as they intercept it. Good defending from Leeds. Strike plays it out to James Justin. They're going to come all the way back. Dodgy between, I think it was Gruev and Carl Darlow. I don't think there were enough communication. Looked like Gruev were going to get ball, potentially clear it, but Darlow has to come out. Tries to clear it, completely miskicks it, and it goes to an Everton throw-in, but they come all the way back to halfway line. But Gay has it. Gay with a poor ball out to Mikalenko on left-hand side. It goes out for a throw-in. 42 minutes on. Say again, sorry?
Sums them up, that, doesn't it, today?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely.
They've not created anything. And this is the problem I think they've got, Everton. They've not, like I said it before game, they've not got goals in them. They've not got goals in them.
Especially when, like you say, when you see top scorer, both of them, it's Ndiaye and Barry that are on 4 goals each.
You think
that says a lot, doesn't it? That they're obviously spreading goals over at pitch.
Yeah.
But, the 2 front players who are the most influential, especially Ndiaye, he's only got 4. Obviously, I know he's missed a few because of AFCON, but yeah, pretty poor.
So he's scored 7 in the last 6.
Goal a game, innit? Just over a goal a game.
It's all over a goal a game, yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not
great, is it?
That's what they've always struggled with, haven't they? Though Everton, I think over the years, is having that centre forward. They've not had. I can't think of other than when Calvert-Lewin was on fire a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, then he got his injuries, didn't he?
Yeah, and then
they were missing an out-and-out number 9. The last one that I remember and correct me if I'm wrong, Lukaku were probably one that were firing on all cylinders for Everton. That I thought were
I don't disagree there.
number 9.
Yeah, don't disagree there at all.
Let's just get through some more comments. Daniel says, I think Bannon will fall in sick for the Wednesday game instead of playing against them. No, I think he'll want to play because the game that obviously is left is the Bristol City game, so it's away from home, so he's only there in front of a couple of thousand fans. I'm guessing a few Wednesday fans will probably buy tickets as well to that to see, to give Bannon a good reception, and he'll end at game. He'll obviously walk around all sides of the ground and get a decent reception. And I think every single Wednesday fan, even if they've got battered 4-0, they'll stay in the seats to give him a good send off. And let's be right, we can say it. I know United fans, it's something for them that he thoroughly deserves. It's similar to what Basham did for us. It was 10 years service. He's been, is it like involved in most attacks or whatever, this season or the last however many seasons it is. He's been a class player for him. Yeah, he never turned up against us, but he's been a great servant to Wednesday, which it pains me to say it. And he's probably one. Oh, here we go. Corner has a shot. Oh, it's side netting. Yeah, he's been a great servant to him, and he's probably one of them. When you talk about statues outside ground, he's one of them for Wednesday that probably deserves a statue outside their ground. Have you hoped that you can add on that, Gaz?
Well, you look at the way he was at the weekend. He's definitely played his last game for them, and
yeah,
he was literally in tears. I don't know the full ins and outs. I don't know if he's leaving because he's trying to help them financially or what. I don't know the full ins and outs of it. But he's definitely been somebody who's turned up for them the past 10 years for the majority of the time. Close to going to the Premier League with them when they lost in the playoff finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, however much I despise that club, you know what I mean?
Sometimes you just got to be honest, haven't you?
Yeah, you have.
We can sit and we can have banter and
exactly.
whatever you want to say. Sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say, listen, he's been whoever it is, it doesn't matter if it is your rival club, he's been a good servant to him. And I know a lot of people want to banter it and take mix. He never turned up against us, blah, blah, blah. But I'll hold my hands up and just say, fair play to him. He's become a legend at that club. Sorry, Tierno Barriat's ball. He's 30 yards out. Poor. Very, very poor. He had 2 players on him, but instead of trying to come back and probably play it to Gay, he tries to go through the middle of 2 players. Gay wins ball back. Patterson plays it into McNeil. It's just bouncing about in air. James Justin has it out for a throw-in on left-hand side. There is 2 minutes that's been added on, so we're on 45. Well, we're on 46 minutes now. So we're closing in on half-time. It's Everton 0, Leeds 1. Leeds thoroughly deserving the lead. James Justin who got the goal. And here come Everton again. It's Harrison Armstrong. He comes back towards James Garner. It's on this left-hand side near edge at box. Mikalenko plays it into Armstrong. He's got 3 players round him. He tries dancing through him. Calvert-Lewin gets there, just shoves him off at ball. And Dye retains it, though. He's come away with it. Gay has it. He's looking for options. He's got options on right-hand side. He goes that way. Tarkowski now. Into Patterson again. Everton trying to finish the half strongly. Patterson comes back into Tarkowski. They've got to get ball forward here. There you go. Long ball goes forward. Mikalenko wins it. It's into the box. Rodon just oofs it up in the air. I think it's going to go out for an Everton throwing on this left-hand side. It does.
That's why Jord. That's why Barry's so poor for me there. He's got to anticipate him winning that header.
Correct. He's way off it, isn't it? Like on that left-hand side, when I think when Mikalenko was winning header, he should, like you said, he should be anticipating. He should be closer to him. It should be closer to play. When that ball's come across, you know that if he wins ball, you've got to give him an option. And he's miles away from it. He's probably 20 yards away from him. So Mikalenko wins ball. It's an easy clearance, isn't it, for Rodon? So we have got half time. Is he bleeding from his mouth? Calvert-Lewin there. They threw red marks on his shirt, aren't he?
Really? If he is, he needs to change the shirt.
Yep.
I'd be surprised if he is.
I think he were. Obviously, half time, he's got perfect time to change it now, anyway.
Yeah, I'll change it now.
What do you think then for that first half? Summarise that first half in your opinion.
Yeah, so Leeds deserve it. Even when you look at the stats, they've had 10 shots compared to Everton's 4. I'd love to know how many touches they've had in the opposition's box, to be honest with you, because I don't think Everton have been anywhere near it. I think they started off well all the first 5 minutes or so, and then since then, Leeds have just took over in midfield.
Never followed it up, did they, Everton?
No. There's not
touches inside.
Possession's quite close, believe it or not. But they're deserved of the lead, Leeds. I'm telling you.
So there you go. Touches inside opponent's box. Everton's on 10.
Yeah.
Leeds 16.
Yeah.
It's a bit closer than I thought, but obviously,
yeah,
6 more touches inside. But shots on target, you've had Everton 0, Leeds 3. Shots off target 5 to Leeds, 2 to Everton. Shots inside box, though, Everton have only had 2, and Leeds have had 6. But Leeds have had 4 outside box and 2 and Everton's had 2. So
I'm just wondering what he goes with here, because he's got Beto and Dewsbury all on the bench. He needs to change something, because they've not done anything first half.
I was going to say, could you put Ndai up top and then bring a winger? I don't know what wingers have they got on bench. That's the problem.
Yeah, but maybe because I noticed then that last couple of minutes then Illiman was a bit more central.
Yeah,
and that for the last few minutes. So yeah, maybe he's already made that change. Or I don't know what Harrison Armstrong's like if you moved him out wide. Maybe swap them 2 round.
I know at Preston I'm sure he was playing more centrally, especially.
I think he was
a lot more central. So you'd probably expect Illiman to probably drop out wide again. But yeah, I think you'd probably get Moyes will not be daft anyway. You get 5 to 10 minutes just to see if anything changes. But yeah, I agree with you. I think Barry's been pretty poor.
Yeah, and you take Jack Grealish out of any side, it's going to be impactful.
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, I like Grealish, and I really hope he's not going to now, is he? Because he's got a fractured leg. He's not going to get in that World Cup team, is he? He weren't getting in team before. He's definitely not going to make it now. But I think when you see him play for England or even Everton, he gets ball. Yerry can look. We were talking about tactical fouls earlier, but he invites players onto him. He knows contact's going to come because he's going to nick ball away from him. He gets them fouls in dangerous areas, which creates opportunities from free kicks, and that's what I love about him. He's so direct with it and invites players into fouling.
I think he said he's the most foul player, isn't he? One of the most foul players in the Premier League last season.
Yeah,
and well, the last few years, I think, actually. So yeah, he'll see how it goes. Start the second half, like you say. But I think Leeds deserve it. And like I say earlier, this is where you're pulling the likes of Palace in and everyone into this fight. Palace, I'm telling you now, if I was a Palace fan, I'd be starting to get a bit worried. I
agree with you. I think it's looking a bit of a shambles, isn't it? Obviously, from a winning FA Cup last season, then playing in Europe this season, they've now lost Gay on a day before game, which obviously Glasner weren't best pleased with. He's now saying that he's leaving as well at the end of the season. He's obviously fallen out with Parish. And they're not picking up results on pitch.
No.
It's a serious worry, I think, for Palace, and I totally agree with you.
Well, they've not won in the last 5, so they're in trouble big time.
And they're conceding goals as well.
Yeah,
that's a worry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Meldrew says it's £7 a pint hotel. Yeah,
I thought it was Park Guinness. Yeah.
Priceless for 3 points.
100%. Saturday. Absolutely gleaming, honestly. What a match! What a performance! What a result!
Oh,
good team, full team in the league as well.
Yeah, and I think it's something that we didn't expect as well, weren't it?
We were talking beforehand.
Yeah,
saying
I thought we were going to get beat 3-0 personally, and that's probably me being pessimistic. But the performance we saw against Southampton. Yes, there were changes to the team and changes on Saturday, but yeah, I thought Ipswich were going to tear us a new, you know what?
Yeah, I was more confident when I saw the team news. I'll be honest, but not that performance, not 3-1. I probably still would have took a draw even with seeing that, I think, to be honest with you.
We said before the game, didn't we? Take a point out of this game, you're very happy. Yeah. I mean, they were missing 3 players, weren't they? I think it was Nunes, Philogene, and I can't remember who the player were. And they are influential. Philogene's a cheat code at championship level, like absolute cheat code.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not playing in Premier League, if I'm honest. I'm surprised. Someone like Leeds maybe could have had a pop on him. I think they were after a winger, weren't they, at the start of the season? And they probably fitted Leeds perfectly. I'm surprised they haven't gone for him. But I suppose it depends how much they had to spend, because did they spend 20 million or 30 million that they spent on him, which I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't remember.
I know we're a fair bit. So it just depends what they had to spend in it and to get him with PSR and what positions they thought were more key. Dad says, pint of Guinness in certain parts of Dublin, Temple Bar, €10.
I've heard that.
Violet Road. It
Yeah,
changes, doesn't it? Price, through the day, how busy
Yeah.
it gets, and it can.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Which is, it's conning people, really, isn't it? But people still go in because they want to go in. It's Temple Bar, and they want to.
You need to go over the side of from what I've been told, you go to the other side of the river. It's cheaper. You pay half that. Yeah, that's what I've been told. I've not been Dublin. I was supposed to go in December, but I was in Dubai instead because the Armed Forces football team were playing Ireland. But I was at the Grand Prix.
I'd rather be in Dubai than Dublin, if I'm quite honest.
Yeah, I don't know how I was. But I missed 2 opportunities. So it was my anniversary weekend, and my brother was going for his 40th. So you know which one wins there. Yeah. And then obviously that happened as well. So in the space of 3 months, I missed 2 opportunities to go to Dublin. So me and Seth were talking. We need to go at some point.
I've only been once, and it was for NFL. But we literally flew in that morning, and I think I can't remember what time we got there about 10 o'clock. But because it was a Sunday, bars didn't open. I think they don't open while 11:30 anyway. But it was Sunday, so they didn't open while they didn't serve alcohol while 12:30. And by that time, I think it was starting at 2:30 or something at NFL. And we decided to have a walk to Croke Park, got in there, and I had a pint, a Guinness, but it were in a plastic cup. And I tell you what, it still tasted 10 times better in that plastic cup there than what it did in a glass over here. It was so much better. But I've still not tried it in a proper glass in Dublin.
Yeah, I think Boldly, was it Boldly that told me the other day? Somebody told me the other day there's a bar in Chef, and it's in the top 5 in the UK for a pint of Guinness. I can't remember who said it. Somebody said it to me the other day.
There's one on Trippett Lane, and I forgot what it's called. That's meant to be decent. Might be. Oh no, what's it called now? I forgot the name of it, and I've heard that's pretty decent. And there's Frog and Parrot in town, just off West.
Might have been that. Somebody
Frog
told me
Parrot it is. It's really nice, creamy, smooth pint. I don't know how they do it, but it's one of the best I've had in Sheffield.
I had a good one in Rome, and we found this. So we went to go to this restaurant. Just said, "Oh, we're right to come in for a drink." He goes, "No, but there's a bar just down the bottom of the hill." And we walked in. They ended up watching the Arsenal match with an Arsenal lad. Yeah. The other week, and that pint in there, my plan was not to drink anything other than red wine while I was in Italy. You don't walk into an Irish bar and order a red wine, do you?
No, definitely. Typical stereotype, isn't it? Stereotype. You're having a Guinness in an Irish bar.
Yeah, and honestly, I ended up having 3 pints in there before we left because it was that good. So yeah.
But do you remember the name of the bar? Just for if anyone's going to roam, you might as well get a shout out.
Steph, you remember the name of that bar? No. That's probably half cut.
If you're going to roam, just go in a bar. Go in an Irish bar.
Find an Irish bar. I need to find it. I would have took a picture of it. I know I would have because I take pictures of everything. And it'll be, in fact, you will do because I've got a vlog coming out for Rome in the next 2 weeks. It'll be on there. So
plug it. Plug your vlog. So what do you have to go and follow for that then?
Oh, name's in the title. Gaz Dunn Vlogs.
There you go.
Yeah. Normally Vegas. But there's a bit of Dubai in there. There's a bit of anywhere we go on holiday, really. So
if anyone likes to travel, go and follow Gaz Dunn Vlogs. Get a like and subscribe, and you'll get to see a bit of time in Vegas or in Rome. There you go. Nice little plug for you there, Gaz.
Yeah, straight on that one.
Ian says, Wednesday fans are praying Bannon scores against them so that Millwall relegate them the week before we play them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I was saying earlier. I knew they could do it, and you'd probably expect Millwall to do that as well. So we might not get a chance to relegate them. Even though it'd be nice, we might be playing them when they're already down, but I don't think that'll change any outcome at Bramall Lane if I'm quite honest. No. Cooler King says Thomas Asante should have been sent off for an elbow on Pella Matteson just before Cov scored. We haven't seen that, so I don't know if you can get a quick look at it, and then we'll come back to that one. Ian says, I don't think there was an advantage because Everton didn't have anyone else further up the pitch. That's probably that bit, yeah. Yeah, nice one for that, Ian.
Cheers, Ian.
Dave says, I had a chat with an S6 fan today. He was saying, crying at Como for leaving. Said he arrived on a high after they just lost to Hull in the playoff final, and it's been downhill since. Good job he's going then. He's a jinx. Yeah, I'm sure he is a jinx to him, but he's still there, the best player in the Dave. But I love your sarcasm, mate. Daz also says, Jord, I missed end of worst signings. Who won it in the end? Still think our £30 million man deserves. I can't remember if we actually decided who was the winner, but I put forward that it was Mudryk. I just think he, to come in for the fee that he did, and then what were it like a year later to be banned, and he's still picking up £100,000 a week. It let it for me. Did you see that one, Gaz?
No, I've not seen that one yet.
Yeah, so it's hard to ask Gaz what he thinks. But yeah, I'd have gone Mudryk without Daz. But obviously, thanks for watching. So that we'll plug it now as well while I'm saying it. So that'll be Thursday this week. I don't know what topic we've actually gone for yet, but I believe, I'm not sure of a time. It's either going to be 7 or maybe 8 p.m. We've still got to work our way around it. But Thursday on Ramble SC, we'll be doing football therapy on a topic that we decide to choose, which there always could be controversial ones, but it's a good watch if you like talking anything else other than watch-alongs or Sheffield United or someone else, because it involves every club.
Yeah, we were in a mess at a mess do on Thursday night, so didn't get a chance to watch it.
Well, there's not wrong with that, pal. Not wrong with that. Ian says, not even in top 10, Darren. Oh, he's on about Brewster, isn't he?
Yeah.
Been a flop. And he said it's not even in top 10. So that's Ian's opinion. Dave says, fair play to Bannon. He stayed when others walked out on drastic reduced wages. Yeah, he did. But it makes you think, doesn't it? Why is he leaving now? Because he signed a new contract for a year at the start of the season on $7,000 a week, which obviously that's what they're capped at. And now he wants to leave when he could have left at the start of the season. I think it's more a personal choice. This, I think, because Wednesday's not had a takeover, they can't offer him a new deal come end of the season. They would have. And I think because of that, he's having to look at other options. And if Millwall are guaranteeing him 18 months when Wednesday can't guarantee him anything now, he's putting his family first, isn't he? And we'd all do the same thing.
You've got to at some point, haven't you? Fair play to him. Took to go down to $7,000 a week at the start of the season.
And I think you were on 20. I think I might be wrong. I'm not. That's not. Quote. It's just rumours that you hear. I think
somebody goes up to you and go, "I'm going to half your wage."
End of the day, footballers, we look at it that they get paid a big wage. They've probably got a lot bigger houses than what we have, so a lot bigger gas bills, electric bills, water bills, whatever. Their bills are going to be a lot higher than ours, so they've still got to pay the bills at the end of the day, haven't they?
Yeah, and shorter careers as well.
Correct. So yeah, you can't fault him, and I don't think any Wednesday fan will fault him for leaving.
No, I don't even, to be honest with you.
Mark says Wigan won FA Cup like Palace and went down the same season. Yes, they did.
Yeah, I did remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that. To be honest, that started a downward spiral for them, didn't it? If I remember
massively. Right. Not been the same since.
No. Bit of a rugby town, though. I think that, isn't it? More rugby with Wigan. I think they're more into. They get bigger crowds at rugby than they do football, anyway. Mark says boldly, and I said, "See you on 90 after 90. There won't be an after party today. What do we know?" Yeah. That's in terms of thinking that we were going to get battered by Ipswich, and we didn't, and they were an after party. So fair play. Here we go. That's what we like to see. Even though I'm not a Leeds fan, but JB Leeds says all Leeds, aren't we? Getting fair play. Like me and Gaz have said, that first half you deserved it. You had the better chances. You took it to Everton. You see what they got for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then stepped on it and created a chance. And it could have been 2-0 because if Calvert-Lewin gets his chance that it's post, it is 2-0, and we won't be complaining at that, would we, pal?
No, fair.
Here we go. Mel Drew says Ramblers trip to Dublin.
Oh God, that'd be so messy.
We'll leave that down to you. You can organise that then, Mark. And come back.
It's messy when we got to Lane. I look at Saturday.
How many people do you think have come back broken? If we had 10 in us, and you can imagine 10 that we'd take, that would probably agree to it. You've got Bisto Brett, you've got Rich Carrington, yourselves, Man Mountain, me, Lou would probably come. Boldly would come, Meldrew. Everyone's a drinker. So we'd all come back broken men.
Somebody might not even come back. Have to make sure everyone gets on flight. Somebody's got to babysit. You have to be the talking guy that doesn't drink.
Dad says it's grapes on Triplet Lane. Yeah, it is.
That's the one I was told. As soon as you said grapes.
Grapes, yeah. So there's two, but obviously I think grapes is the higher rated one. But yeah, that's what it is. So if you do like a pint of Guinness and you live in Sheffield, go to Grapes on Trippet Lane. JB Leeds also says, we're staying up. We are staying up. Marching on together.
Like this, you will
Leeds,
be.
aren't we? I think you will do. Yeah, and fair play to you. I didn't think at the start of the season you would have, if I'm honest. But now, fair play. They've picked up of late, and you're doing well. And like I say, you've gone to Everton here, and you've took it to them. We have started second half, by the way. So we've just kicked off.
What time are you on?
I am on 45, 20, 21. What are you on?
Yeah, 23, 24. Yeah,
24. Yeah, so we're on the same time, so that's good. I was just a little bit behind saying that we've kicked off. That's all, guys.
No,
Paul Young says, "Where is the third sister?"
Third sister. You have to elaborate on that, Paul.
Yeah, elaborate on that one, Paul, because I can't think what you're on about. Plaque says, "Can we agree that Bogle is better than you expected?" Yeah. I agree with that. Do you want to? I mean, I'll let you speak about it if you want, Gaz. It's.
I never thought he was a bad player as such. Anyway, he just had moments where he just make a stupid mistake, and that.
I think it's this. We were talking about with Femi Sariq earlier. Going forward, Bogle's always been class. He always used it. To be honest, they were playing in a poor United team. When you look back to it, that conceded goals week in, week out, and you could name other players like Anel. That weren't performing to the level that we expected. But maybe because we saw that level, we thought that Bogle were going to be poor for Leeds defensively, especially in Premier League, because that's what we'd seen. But no, fair play to him. He stepped up, and he's doing well for himself. And he's still only a young lad. He's got a long career ahead of himself. He stays injury-free. So, yeah, I can't complain on it. I was one of them. I didn't think he was going to do well, but fair play to him. I can't say fairer than that. Mark also says, Dublin.
Jesus.
And then Paul just reiterates on that one, Cinderella, wink face.
I must be absolutely monging this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm
Paul,
really sorry, Paul.
Oh, sorry, mate. really, really apologise.
It's been a long day at work for me today, so I'm probably not even switched on with this.
Yeah, I've done probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours work today because I took the day off, but I did turn the laptop on a bit, so I've got no excuse. I've got no excuse. I feel really bad, Paul.
We're out for 10 hours today. So, to be honest, a lot of it is travelling, but it's still tiring. I'm lifting heavy worktops and fitting heavy worktops, and it takes it out of you, mate. And I'm not like, that's not for, feel sorry for me. I don't mean it like, I'm just saying it's Monday and I've had a bit of an heavy weekend, and then doing that, I'm knackered. So, yeah, sorry, Paul. I'm not switched on with that one.
I've got no excuse. I got out of bed about 9 o'clock. What did I do then? I did a bit of online football training, part of the referee stuff.
Yeah.
Did a bit of that. And then went to the gym for an hour. And then, what did I do then? Trying to think what else I've done. Answered a few emails. That's pretty much it. Honestly, I've had a lazy day, mate. I'm back in work tomorrow morning, straight in the gym.
Don't you think when you do have a lazy day, you think to yourself, I'll have time to... You might potter about and do a few things. I always end up feeling more tired. Doing nothing makes me more tired. If I get up and about, I'm not too bad.
Mine was more, what's the word I'm looking for? Time just seemed to go too quick. I thought, I'll do this today. I start a course on next Monday, and I need to do another course and complete it before next Monday. I don't know when I'm doing that yet. And I've got to do it before I turn up there because I need a certificate to start the other course.
You'll probably do it last minute. You'll leave it last minute. It's a typical bloke thing to do, isn't it? Leave it last minute. Sugar. I've got to do it.
I'm supposed to do it today. I need to sort it because tomorrow night I'm in the mess. Wednesday I need to work late because I've got a lot of work on. Thursday I can't think what I'm doing Thursday. I'll be working late Friday because I need to make sure I'm good to go before I go on course. And then Saturday I've got a match. Don't know what I'm doing Sunday yet.
Busy week.
It's always busy, isn't it? I think it is absolutely mental how busy it is.
Time just flies, you don't realise how busy you are, and then next minute it's Monday again. Yeah. Oh, well played.
Who did they change? They made a change, didn't they?
Everton made a change at half time.
Yeah.
Like a big lad.
McNeil and Armstrong off for Dewsbury Hall and Brampwhit.
Ah, fair enough. So it's
he's just too busy talking about Dublin.
It's Jake O'Brien's gone to right back, I think, hasn't he? Looking at that. Have they switched to like 5 at back here? Because obviously you've got Branthwaite's there. O'Brien's come over to the right hand side, but so is Patterson. So I don't know if they switched to level up with Leeds. You know, the same formation.
Yeah,
Looking at that, I think they might have. I think they've put Barry and Dye up top. If you look at that,
yeah,
I might be wrong.
Set up here.
It's strange to look, but Leeds are playing lovely one-touch football. It is round back, and then Ampadu just lost it up to halfway. Calvert-Lewin flicks it on.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Terrible ball from Branthwaite. Dire ball. Dewsbury all comes away with it. Into Ndiaye. He switches and turns on his right. He plays in turn. Barry.
Oh,
is that a foul? No, referee says he dives. What do you think there?
He does. Yeah, he's looking for it.
Yeah. Oh,
why there's no reason to do that?
Well, all he has to do there is take a touch and lay off whoever it. I didn't see who it were. It's going to show you it, but let's have a look.
Oh,
this slight contact there. Not enough for him to go down, is there, like he did?
No, he's initiated the contact, I think, a little bit as well.
Yeah, it was good defending really from Bo now. But it's slight contact there. If he carries on, there's potential there that.
What's he doing here? He's drop ball it. So he's doing a drop ball to the goalkeeper, which means he stopped the game for something. What did he stop the game for there?
I wonder if that while they were showing that replay, something's happened from that throw-in.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think because we haven't seen that.
You'll drop it to the goalkeeper, so it doesn't matter who last touches it, and if the ball's in the area, it's always a drop ball to the goalkeeper.
Right.
I haven't seen what's actually happened there.
No. He's I think Bogle's having a bit of a pop at him for it because obviously he's just turned around and he's just like saying calm down. So didn't quite see it. I don't really know what. No,
I don't know what's happened there. That's 2 or 3 times they've not shown it.
I think they've gone to a replay for something else that's happened before, and then we've missed.
Yeah, for that foul.
What's like actually happening in play? That's poor clearance. That's a foul from Barry. That's frustration. That last one.
Yeah,
Struijk has it, and he just goes straight through back at him, doesn't he? And it's a frustration from foul that he thought he should have got previously. Look, definitely a foul, 100%. So it's going to be a free kick to Leeds. We'll just see who takes it. I'm guessing it'll be Statch that takes it. Yeah, he's been taking all their set pieces on it today.
Yeah, he has.
Both fans in air. Leeds have got plenty of men pushed forward. Everton are just setting the line on edge at box. Tarkowski's telling people to get forward. They drop. Ball gets played to back stick. It's headed clear, but only up to the right hand side where Rodon gets it. Mikalenko plays it off Rodon. He wins ball, tries to clear it. Rodon blocks it, and it finally is cleared towards halfway. And Bogle's just going to turn back, gets his feet messed up slightly, but comes away with ball. He switches it diagonally across pitch. Justin tries to win it, but it's Nathan Patterson who wins ball. That's a foul, and that's a yellow card for me. I think players going to make a bit more of a meal of it, but it comes. I didn't see who it was. Is it someone on that left-hand side? But ball gets played into him. Statch makes a sliding tackle, but he dives in, and the Everton player sort of spins on ball. So he tackles him sort of from, is it front side? Let's have a look.
Yeah. You go in like, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's on Mikalenko, isn't it?
Definitely.
So he sort of puts his left foot down. Statch, to be honest, he does slide in, but he pulls his legs back because he knows he's going to make contact. And he just sort of clips Mikalenko. Mikalenko goes down, obviously rolling about it. It's a definite yellow.
Yeah. Right in front of the AR as well.
It's just showing you this here with Patterson.
Ooh.
Is there a potential handball here, do we think?
It touches his arm, but it's not handball.
It's where there's a black armband, isn't it, on his shirt?
Yeah.
And it's on edge at box. Is that still classed as a penalty if they get it?
Yeah. So
line,
yeah. So if it's on the line's classed as the penalty area. Now there's 2 things there. No, so they've either said it's outside, so they're not getting involved, or they don't think it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Because they've not even stopped play.
So that's first bit I think of VAR playing it that we've had in 54 minutes.
Yeah. They would have looked at the foul on Illiman as well, but it would have been cleared very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. Before even the celebrations have happened for the goal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just gone out for a throw into Leeds on this left-hand side at edge at box. Albert Louis not really been involved as much, has he? As I thought.
No, he has actually.
He had that shot, don't get me wrong, where he hits post, but that's about all he's done. just
Not
just what you call it, this throw-in. See how this goes, and then we'll read a couple more comments that have come in.
Speaking to the crowd.
Lampard. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not going to repeat what that young kid said then, but if you're good at reading lips,
That's a foul. Why do that?
it's a yellow card as well.
Yeah.
Is that because he's stopping a counter-attack there?
Yeah.
So it's,
I don't know if he was, though. That's the point. I don't know if he was. As in, it's a correct decision, as in yellow card, but I don't even know if they're going to break here.
So just to explain it, it's a throw-in that comes in. I think Aronson sort of probably intercepts that anyway, but throw-in come in, it's headed onto the edge of box. Iliman dies, looking like he's going to break. He turns Gruev, and Gruev pulls him down to the floor. And I think because, like you said, Gaz, with counter-attack that potentially is on, that's why the referees decided to bring out the yellow card.
Yeah, very cynical.
So I'll just read there's a couple more comments that's come in. Cooler King says, Norwich have equalised in the first minute of the second half. Slimani.
Only again.
I completely forget about him. Forget that he's even playing football. And he's only, what is he? He's about 23, 24, Slimani.
Yeah, he's not old. But I think he's scored a couple of goals for them now recently. Pretty sure.
I mean, we got his money back on him. I was quite happy about that because he never.
Yeah, no, to be honest, so was I, because I wasn't expecting it.
Ian's just saying here for
Paul's
Cinderella comment, he's like, spell it out, Paul. Dad says, pardon?
I feel bad that I can't think what he's on about.
No, I feel bad. I just can't for life of me wrap my brain on it. Dad says, I'll be your tour guide if you come, lads. This is to Dublin. First round will be on me.
Yeah, so we're going Temple Bar first.
An expensive round, that.
Yeah, we'll go Temple Bar first, and that's 100 quid gone straight away.
Yeah, if you think there's a Witherspoons, we're staying clear of that. No, that's kind, Gaz. That's kind of your Daz. Yeah, if we all go, I'm sure we'll let you know. You're in his plat chat anyway, so if we do end up going, you'll be first to know of it, mate.
Why are we in the middle of planning a Dublin trip?
This is what happens with these streams when stuff's not happening. When it's not on Blades Ramble and on Ramble FC, we start talking about different things. It's usually bleeding food or sweets, or, so that does not mean Mark Meldrew. Let's start comments now because I'll miss your comment on purpose. So Plaque says, what are the chances of you guys getting in the playoffs? Championship looks poor this season. Go on, guys. I'll let you say your piece on this.
I'll be honest with you. I've just gone with the win at the weekend, and I haven't contemplated this yet because I want to see what happens on Saturday. If we beat Millwall on Saturday,
we're still relying on other teams. You've got to remember, we're still relying. And I mean, Wrexham are on fire at the moment, so
yeah, Disney FC will drop off.
I don't think they will.
Oh, I do.
I think.
But then again, did you see that today? That they think I think they're about to chuck some big bucks at it, aren't they?
Is it 19 million for a striker from France? Is it?
Yeah, but then again, they also came out and goes. They was talking about a massive £1 million deal with somebody. Oh, here we go.
Counter attack. Gay plays it into Ndai, goes onto his left foot. As a shot, what a block that is! Because that's going in for me.
Yeah,
it's Bornau who gets the block in. Ndai plays it onto his left foot. He's tried to bend it into the far corner, and Bornau gets the block in just in time because I think that's flying past Cardall. Yeah. That's their first chance in it. Just showing you replay. It was James Justin who loses it in middle of park. Gay intercepts it, runs through. There's three defenders back, and Ndai peels off strike. He tries to block it, but he knocks it onto his left foot, and then Ndai gets his shot off right near penalty spot. And it's a great anticipation block. Maybe Darlow, it might have saved it because I've just looked. He's making a dive down to the side that Ndai plays at. But yeah, that's their first clear sort of cut chance that they've had in game, and this 59 minutes just gone. So yeah, this playoff chance, I'm not really looking at him if I'm quite honest. I just think when I went to Charlton and the momentum that we'd lost, and then we lost to Southampton, I just think there's too much traffic in front of us. I'm not saying we can't do it, but I'm more looking still at what's below us personally. We're down at bottom end at league. And do I think we'll go down? No. I think I'm probably been biased. But I just think we've got enough quality to, well, especially when you're beating teams at home. We're good at home. And that'll keep us up. So I don't think we'll go down, but I don't think we'll make playoffs. I think Rich Carrington said in our plat chat, I think it was this morning or Sunday, He thinks we'll finish about mid-table, 6 points off playoffs, and I don't think he'll be far wrong with that.
No, I don't disagree. I just think if you Ipswich and Millwall are two informed teams at the moment in the league, and if we beat both of them, then I'm trying to think who we've got next. And we've got Oxford then.
Oxford, then it's Middlesbrough.
So Oxford, I expect us to be. I think come back to it after the Borough game. If we've won, well, the point is now you can see us winning any game after the weekend. That's
the thing. It does, doesn't it? But it's the away form that we've got to sort out. If we were to make a serious run on that playoffs, we have to sort our away form out because his away form's rubbish.
No,
his home form's good. His away form's terrible.
No, it's true.
Leeds again though, straight running through middle into Dom Calvert-Lewin. He takes it onto his right. What were he doing there?
I don't know.
He says he gets pushed down. It's Stack who has it. He has a shot across goal, and Pickford just gets down to his left-hand side, making a save. Dewsbury now plays Mikalenko on this left. Good tackle, Rodon. Yeah, what were Calvert-Lewin doing there? Do you think he's anticipating contact, so it sort of stops the momentum?
Yeah, he's got to be. Oh no, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he's even
lifts his right leg, doesn't he? And
yeah,
I don't really know what he's trying to do. Why don't you just shoot? Hit it.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Unless he just slips, I'm not sure. He doesn't ask for it. To be fair, he doesn't ask for a penalty or anything.
No. I think he's anticipating something. He's thinking he's going to get shoved, and it knocks him. It knocks himself off balance. Really, good ball through Mikalenko on this left hand side. Down towards byline, it's a ball into the box. Bornau ends it, kicks it out clear. It only goes as far as Garner and Illiman and Day. What up top?
Yeah, looking better.
They're creating space in behind, aren't they? It's just they've got it. To be honest, though, Leeds are still standing firm, which you can't fault. They're looking solid at back. I don't want that to be famous last words, but yeah, they're looking solid defensively wise and organised. You notice when Everton are attacking, the three central defenders that they have got back are staying there as well. They're not pushing forward, so they're staying in line with each other. So it's only ever a 2-on-3.
I love watching Illiman's movement,
He's brilliant.
Miss it.
He's going to the top.
Oh, it's
Barry into the box.
Oof.
Oh, it's outside of his foot. The far side. Great save by Carl Darlow. Lovely. He reads that well, doesn't he? Gay from about 35 yards. Darlow dives to his right. He saves it and he collects the ball. Yeah, no, that was a ball in from. I'm just trying to work out what it is. Is that Garner? They would have been taught whether he's offside or not. It's very, very tight, but he gets into the box. That's hard. That's one where I do feel for VAR there because that is, that's that one where we're talking about big toe. John Lunsford's big toe there. It's online, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
It's a great save though. When you watch that replay, it's a good strike from Barry, which is outside of his right foot at far corner, but Darlow reads it well.
Yeah, momentum.
Showing you match momentum now. Look, it's all we Everton in this second half, especially if it lasts 20 minutes. Oh, he's fell off his own feet, Gay. I think it went Ampadu who clears it up towards halfway.
Oh, here you go. Oh, you get that. Pickford's there.
Yeah, well done, Pickford.
He's always got a good starting position, hasn't he, Pickford?
I like him. There's a lot of England fans that don't particularly like him, but I don't think he's really put a foot wrong for England.
No, and I think that's what everyone always says. He might have had the odd mishap with Everton, but
we know he's got a mistake in him, don't we? But
I can't think of one that he's done for England that stands out like a sore thumb.
Not one that stands out 100%. I agree with that. Totally agree with that. We rely on him, don't we, a lot for England, and he does come up trumps, I think, for us. So I'm happy with it. I think a lot of United fans, because of the bias towards Dean Henderson, probably think that he should get a start. You've got Nick Pope, then aren't you, playing for Newcastle? But it's same for me. I think he's got a mistake in him.
No,
he's a good keeper. I'm not taking it away from him, but he's got a mistake in him.
No, I don't disagree. You can't complain what he's done for England.
Here come Leeds again. Down this right-hand side. Oh, well played, Statch. Lovely back heel flick to Calvert-Lewin. Gets onto edge at box. He takes it out wide right, though. just sort of Kilt's moved down a bit. Bogle has it in Tampadu, plays a 1-2. Rodon's playing a 1-2 with Bogle, and they come all the way back to Bournemouth. Was probably going to go back to Darloway. He does. Chance said creating something there, a bit poor that.
I think he should have let I don't think Calvert-Lewin should have kept the ball there. I think he should have left it.
Mikolenko clears it up. Mark Meldrew says, we will have a look then on about Dublin. And then Daz also says, there are spoons over here, but they don't sell Guinness. And Wrexham have a very tough game at the weekend. Ipswich v Blades at Wembley. You heard it here first, folks. Well, that's a very positive Blade, isn't it? Wrexham are playing Wednesday, aren't they?
Wrexham a very tough game at the weekend. Are they playing Wednesday? Are they?
Yeah, Wrexham have got Wednesday.
Points.
That's at Hillsborough as well, obviously. So you'd expect them to. We are there playing. Expect them to get an easy 3 points. So it's like, if we get 3 points, they get 3 points. We might climb up table, but we're not gaining on Wrexham. It's still staying 8 points in it. We need Wednesday to do us a favour Saturday.
Yeah, right.
It's asking a lot, isn't it?
Flipping there, guy. Yeah, they're in dire straits. They are. I think somebody was saying that the turnover of players in like the last 12 to 18 months is like 40 or 50 players or something. It's something barking. I read it somewhere. I can't remember. Where I read it.
Well, to be honest, they did have a clear out season before, didn't they? And then obviously they had a clear out last season. So, yeah. And they're going to have another clear out this season as well because...
Here we go. Sheffield Wednesday players. Jesus. Yeah. Sheffield Wednesday players who've left in the last 6 months. Massive list. That's up to 40 players who have either left or about to leave or are currently unavailable within the 6 month period. 40 players. How can you? Well, I wouldn't say how can you run a football club like that? He didn't, did he?
He didn't. That's the problem. He didn't run a football club. But yeah, it's bad, that, isn't it? Because you're not getting any spine at team either. You're not getting anyone to build around. You're just losing players constantly.
You think about it. What was it? What was their score when they lost it playoff final again? No, what was it 1-0?
1-0. It was the Army winning it from like 35 yards.
Yeah, that's fine margins. Because what would the difference be at that club now if they'd gone up?
Well, where would they be? I'm not saying that they'd have stayed up the following season, but he'd have probably splashed some cash more than likely to keep them up.
I don't think they'd be in this dire straits.
I don't. But would he still be in charge, or would he assault club?
Yeah, exactly.
It's always some bits that happen, but
fine margins.
He won't be in this mess.
No.
And like you say, I agree. It's fine. Definitely fine margins.
Leeds will get a foul there, I think.
It's got to be.
Oh, behave. Do not go down holding your face like that, pal.
That's just reminding me of, do you remember Furlong?
Which one?
Where I think, is it Gus on left-hand side, sort of tackles him, he goes down.
Oh,
Furlong
yes.
And then he rolls himself back onto the pitch. There's about 5 rolls, and he's holding his face. To be honest, referee dealt with it really well because he realised what Furlong were doing and told it. He said it because Furlong didn't get any treatment, but he told him to get off the pitch, didn't he?
Yeah, that was on John Street side, weren't it?
It were, yeah. And I thought he dealt with it really well, referee.
Yeah, like I said, I thought he had a good game, but it is fine margins with clubs. I look at us if we win that playoff final.
Yeah,
Chris Wilder doesn't bugger off. We have a better summer.
Yeah, I think. Go on,
20 minutes.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying that 20 minutes, that last minute goal for Sunderland is probably, and I think I said it in the Platinum Chat a few days ago, last week, sometime after the Southampton game, probably set us back a few years. That
100%. I think sacking Wilder set us back even more years.
Yeah,
that's just my personal opinion.
I don't disagree there either.
I don't think we'd have been in the position we're in now if he'd have stayed and brought his own players in. And
no, totally.
I'm not saying we'd have been in playoffs or up top at league, but I don't think we'd have been down at bottom either. I think we'd have been pushing on towards playoffs now. But
I think we'd be top 10 minimum.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Patterson just plays it back to Pickford. Oof. It's a good clearance from Pickford because with Tanaka we're chasing him down. I think 70 minutes gone. Then it's still Everton 0, Leeds 1. Everton not really threatening massively, are they?
No, they had that good spell, didn't they, for about 10 minutes, and then seems to have dropped off a little bit now.
Yeah, they're not creating many chances. Leeds seem to be seen more at ball as well in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
Wow, 2-1 Norwich.
Yeah, I was just going to read that out. So we've got...
Sorry.
Cooler King did say 2-1 Cov, Ali Ahmed, their new signing. But sorry, I meant 2-1 Norwich. Middlesbrough fans, then, they're going to be... love seeing that, aren't they? It's a good result for them. Well, especially with Ipswich losing to us at weekend and Coventry losing. It's bringing Middlesbrough close to top of league in it as well.
Yeah, they took Patterson off. Tyler Dibbling on.
Tyler Dibbling, the forgotten man, spent a lot of, what were it, 35 mil he paid for him?
Yeah.
And he's hardly played for him, has he? That's Moyes trying to change formation though here, isn't it? Because it's saying that it's sort of a straight swap, but it's definitely that he's playing as a.
I think he gives more options, doesn't he? I think he gives more options if he needs
forward,
to.
Yeah, I agree. Dewsbury Hall just coming up at halfway line. Turns onto his left side. He's running onto the left. Nikolenko has it. He tries playing it past Thatch.
Fair play to Leeds. They're organised.
That's what we were saying earlier. They've been strong defensively. They look well drilled and organised at back, and they're frustrating Everton. Everton they're limiting them, aren't they? They're limiting them to much space when they get in the edge of box.
Mm-hmm.
Dad just says, Jord, will you be going into Sheffield City Centre to watch the Super Bowl? My lad and a couple of mates are going over to Sheffield to watch it in that sports bar across from City Hall. I forgot what it's called. Is it Box? I can't remember. It might be called Box or thing. But no, I'll because it's on a Sunday, innit? And I'll at work next day. So unless I book day off work, I have no chance. I just tend to record it and try and stay off my phone next day at work, and then come back and watch it and catch up on it. So no, I'll not be heading into it. Will you be watching it, Gaz?
So I would have done it if I went on course. So I've got a course for 3 weeks that I'm on. I would have booked the Monday off and just watched it, stayed up and watched it.
Who do you think will win?
I think the Patriots were lucky yesterday, to be honest with you.
I think Seahawks will win it. I do.
Yeah, I do. I think they were lucky yesterday, to be honest with you. So yeah, Seahawks will win it. I
mean, weather were ridiculous, weren't it? In
I know. I couldn't believe it.
I've never seen out like that for a long time. Because I don't. To be honest, I don't massively watch it. I've sort of only recently got into it because I went to watch it, and I took a bit more a keener interest watching scores each week.
Who's your team?
Mine's Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is it? No.
I think just a connection to Sheffield, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm knackered. I've got the worst team in the leagues. Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
I think the good thing is I'm pretty certain we've got the first pick at the draft. I need to double check because we lost to the Giants. I thought we beat the Giants. I went and watched them at pre-season against the 49ers, and we were unlucky to lose.
Yeah,
in the pre-season game. That was in August, and they were, I was gutted. But the Raiders never come over here. That's the problem I have. I can only watch.
It's harsh. It's really. Do you know what? It's expensive though, because I paid when it were at Croke Park. I paid £200 for a ticket, but we were at bottom bowl. You know, like near pitch side. Don't get me wrong, it was a great view, but it's expensive. It is expensive. Then you've got to think about your travel over to Dublin to watch it, and
it's not cheap, is it?
No, but it's a great experience though. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I'd do it every single time, but it's worth doing it if you've never done it before.
Oh, you've got to go. You've got to go and see it once. I think I paid. I'm just checking now. I think I paid $180 for mine and Steph's ticket, but that was a pre-season game.
Both?
Say again.
Is that for both?
No, each.
Oh wow, yeah. So when I say that, that's about right then, isn't it? It's similar to what I paid.
I'm trying to find. I can't find it. I've got the email, but it doesn't tell me your event's been rescheduled. That was Kelly Clarkson. Says Steph wanted to go and see Kelly Clarkson, and then she cancelled. Fair play to her ex-husband died, but so she had a good reason. Well,
yeah, there's a reason why then, isn't there?
Yeah, there was a reason. Obviously, dad to her kids and that. But yeah, we went across and watched them. If you ever get a chance to go to Vegas and go to the Allegiant Stadium, go. It's class. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. The view's brilliant everywhere.
I wouldn't mind, to be honest, I definitely wouldn't mind going to Vegas. That's like once in a lifetime sort of opportunity to go and see. I
go every year. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's absolutely brilliant, and absolutely.
I'd love to go and watch boxing or something over there at UFC. When UFC's over there, something I'd love to do.
We missed the Wilder Fury 2 fight by a day. I'd booked my stuff, and I tried to change my flight, and it was going to cost me £1,000 per person to change the flight. And I'm like, yeah,
wow.
I'll just watch it when I get back.
Yeah.
I was there for when he came into the MGM Grand earlier in the week for all the pre-match stuff and that. We saw him do that. But yeah, I'd love to be out there. I've never seen an NHL game. I'd like to go see an NHL game.
Yeah, well, I follow ice hockey, don't I? So, again, Sheffield Steelers is what. Oh, ball into box. Barry, get in. 1-1. It's finally done something. I'd like to see this back again, obviously, because we were chatting about ice hockey. I know it's come down right and side. Is it Diblin? Is it Diblin who plays ball in?
I think it might be, you know.
We'll just wait for replay to come on and we can explain goal. But that is literally their first proper chance at goal. And he's took his chance, but he's been poor all game, Barry, and then he gets that one chance and he sticks it in. So if you're a fan, you're not going to complain. So we're on left hand side.
Yeah,
Branswaite who plays into Tarkovsky. Tarkovsky comes out to O'Brien. O'Brien just plays a ball into Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall plays Gay in down this right hand side. Tanaka's coming to close it down. He puts ball in. It goes through his legs. It gets to front away 6-yard boxes on near post to Carl Darlow. And Barry just does it take a deflection? He gets a flick on it. I'd like to see if it takes a deflection off a ball now. I can't quite tell at that angle.
No, I don't think it does, you know.
And it just goes high up into roof at net, doesn't it? Central where Darlow can't get it.
Game on.
1-1. I think that's a bit harsh on Leeds, personally.
Yeah, I do have it.
You know, it's whenever it's 1-0, you've always got a chance of getting yourself back in game, haven't you? That's what I always say.
Yeah, they had, like I said, they had 10, 15 minutes max at the start of this half, didn't they? Where they stepped on them a bit, but no.
Oh, look, at Everton fan, he's loving it. He's getting it big uns.
I've not been this stadium.
His team just scored.
Yeah, I've not been this stadium yet. It'd be nice to go.
We're hoping we were going to get through FA Cup and then draw them. You know, so we could go. You get a bigger allocation, don't you, in FA Cup? So but obviously we know how that happened. We'll tell less about that one.
Yeah.
So Daniel says Wednesday don't even have an under 23s.
Oh,
as in. Oh, Barry into the box.
Switch it.
Back stick, Illiman. Oh, it's bad touch. Goes back into Illiman.
Oh.
Gay on edge of box, he hits the bar. He hits the bar. That just a switch in momentum from them scoring that goal and like Everton and our, pressing coming forward. It's a great effort from Gay on edge of box. It's beat keeper hands down, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then Day loses ball. Yeah, sorry. So they were just saying they never have an under 23s if they've sold them or they're injured. I think they only have 3 first-team players left from last season now. Yeah, and obviously Bannon's one of them. Svante Ingleson's another. Ugbo and Lowe, I think, are from last season. But I know there's not many. And Ingleson's potentially, he's been, they're after him. Charlie McNeil, a young lad, obviously, that come from Man U, just sort of wormed his way into the team this season. Another one that potentially might go. Bailey Cadamartri, they've had offers for him. So it's like, if this takeover deal is nowhere near completed, they're having to sell players. They're going to have no one left. And it's not a good start for them next season when they're having to bring 15, 20 players in and trying to get them to gel from start.
Don't get wrong, I hope they go down. Well, they're going to go down.
What you mean? You mean go down again?
Do I want them to go down again? Yeah, as long as they don't, they can go as far down the pyramid as they want, in my opinion. Just don't go bust. Just don't go bust.
No, that's exactly.
No, I would never want any team, for a fan base, to lose their team because of some idiot that just didn't run the club correctly.
I agree. What goes on the pitch, I hope they lose every week, and they'd say the same about us. I hope they lose every week and they go like down to League 2, Conference, whatever. But I'd never want to see them go bust. Plus, I've got family that support them, and obviously a missus who's got a season ticket and pays her money because every week. I won't want to see her without a team because that's what she enjoys doing on a Saturday, Exactly. So, yeah, no, I totally agree with that, Gaz. Mark says, box, that is the ball. What Daz were on about. Ian says, I wonder what odds you would have gotten a few weeks ago on both Arsenal and Coventry both blowing their respective leads.
I don't think you would have got that big, actually. I don't think you would have got that big. Because
what, you think it'd be short odds?
Yeah, you might get 15 to 1. I don't think
it might even be less than that,
Yeah, because
they've still got an healthy lead, haven't they, at top, as in like 5, 6 points, or whatever it were.
Yeah, my gut feeling is I don't think it'll be that big.
Yeah. We've just got Diblin on this right-hand side. Tries to get into the box. They're asking for a foul. Justin Wint's ball for me there.
That's a foul on Tarkowski.
And that's definitely a foul on Tarkowski from Calvert-Lewin this time.
He might get booked for this,
No, he's letting play on because it's quick, innit? He might book him after.
Yeah. He won't go back.
That's poor from Diblin. And then he gives a foul away as well. And he's getting I don't know how to say this. He's getting told off. I think from Dewsbury is the word I'll say. Then I could have used a different one. Because, he's just sort of turned into his man, and he's got a chance to go down the right-hand side, get to the byline and whip a ball in, and he's cut straight back into it. Were either Justin or it were Aronson. I couldn't see who it were.
That's true.
Daz says, following day, we've got Borough at home. What was that after?
After the NFL, after the Super Bowl, innit?
Yeah, it's my birthday, actually.
Because it's the 8th, and then we've got thingy on the net. There's a real funny thing as well about this. I noticed it the other day. You know, Sky are saying that our kickoff's at 2000 hours plus 1 at 1 minute past 8.
Against Borough. Do
Yeah,
you think is that to do with, when they do like mental health thing or
it could be.
What's it called? Alzheimer's thing, where it's
it could be
kick off like a minute later, or it could be to do with that. I might be wrong, but that's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, that Borough game is it's my birthday on 9th, so I'll be spending my time at church. Oh.
I need to find somewhere to watch it because I'm on course at Sandhurst, so I need to go and find somewhere to watch that.
You might turn it off after 45 minutes.
Yeah. No.
Ed says, Jord, how are you liking role at Rangers now? Putting my Rangers glasses on, I'm loving it. I mean, we were miles behind. We were absolutely miles behind, and no one would have thought when he took over that he'd have got us to the position that we're in. He's done an absolute remarkable job already. Celtic, obviously, they had a terrible appointment, didn't they?
That's what killed them. She never got rid of Martin O'Neill in the first place. I don't know why.
I cannot understand why they did.
I did not get it.
And it's killed them. It's killed any momentum that they had this season. And we've just, do you know what? We've not been great. We've not been great, but it's just setting a side up that's managing to grind out wins, and they're doing well enough. And I'm glad that they got back into a title race because I thought the season was done. So whether they win league, I don't know. I don't know if that'll be a step too far, but to just get back into it and start to put pressure on. I'm intrigued to see that if we play Hearts in a couple of weeks, and if we get to them and we're only 2 points behind them, whether they get a bit twitchy bum time.
Yeah, the neutral in me wants Hearts to win the league naturally.
I get that in any because Rangers and Celtic win it. Celtic win it mostly more recently, but it's between them two teams that last like 30 years. So I think we're Aberdeen who were the last team to win it.
Yeah, Aberdeen under Ferguson.
Yeah, so
what's that? Freaking 40 years ago.
Yeah, it's a long time, and I know it's a long time. So I get that from a neutral, and I don't take any offence to that whatsoever.
Look at them second half stats there, Jord.
Yeah,
6 shots about this half. Leeds, so definitely a game of 2 halves here.
100%. 100%.
13 touches in their box.
If you think about it that way, then would you say that as it stands, a draw would be a fair result?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, I think I agree. That's got to be a foul. It's not. It comes out onto edge. Illiman's going towards it. Mikalenko wins it, but it comes off Tanaka. It's going to go for a throw-in on halfway to Everton.
We'll take this quick.
It's Pickford.
It's going to be a good last 10 minutes.
Diblin wins it, and it goes for a Leeds throw-in. Poor. Another one from Daz. The following day, we've got Borough at home on the Monday. Been to see the Jets in New Jersey, and it was cheap enough. Daughter saw Pats in a playoff game a few years back, costing her $600. Oh,
wow.
Big fan of the NHL. Is it you guys that's a Bruins fan?
Say again?
I'm sure Daz is a Bruins fan.
Is he? That's a lot. But then again, that would be when the Pats were big. When Brady was playing, and that'll be.
Yeah.
Go.
So they can charge big bucks then, can't they?
I reckon the Chiefs. You're probably paying that to go and see the Chiefs. I reckon.
Anyone who's Super Bowl winners, you're paying top dollar for it. Like they can charge it, and people will pay it just because they want to experience it.
Yeah,
100%. James says, just been looking for home games in February for us Blades, big month. Yeah, I agree. Especially it's Middlesbrough, Oxford, Wendy's, and it was the other one. Who I missed out.
Who's the other one? See fixtures.
I'll let you have a look at that one.
Coventry.
I'd say it is a big one. There's 2 games in that are tough, aren't they, in Middlesbrough and Cov?
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd be happy to probably take 6 points from that, wouldn't you? Because you're going to win against Wednesday and Oxford, and probably don't expect to take out off a Middlesbrough or Coventry. But like we've been saying earlier, they're at home, though, aren't they? That's where we play the best football. We beat Ipswich at weekend. You wouldn't have expected it, so
no, you just never know.
You don't. Cooler King says the stat just in: Sabrina Carpenter has the same amount of championship goals as Sheffield Wednesday this calendar year.
They've not scored since Boxing Day, though, have they? I think it was Boxing Day. Somebody was saying, forget the calendar year, Boxing Day.
Do you know when last time they won at home?
Last year?
Yeah, it was April. Last season, I believe. Obviously, towards end of season. That's when I remember the stat. I don't think they've won at home since. Obviously, I know this season's been horrendous for a minute. So
worse than that Premier League season we had that.
Yeah,
at least it was Premier League game.
It's bad. I think they've not won a game in 20. I think it's 23 games now. They've not won a game in. It's one at long. I don't know if it is the longest record in Championship.
Bloody hell.
It's mad.
Ouch.
Terence says, I can see why why they're looking at Sariki. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure we support Terence, but yeah. We mentioned it earlier. He's been class for us, and he's only got 18 months left, so we're hoping that we can tie him down to a new deal, because that'd be like a signing in itself, won't it, in this January transfer window?
Yeah, I've heard his family's his agent now.
Yeah,
we
seen that yesterday, didn't we? So they're going to be after big money, aren't they?
Oh, he's done well there.
And Dai into Gay gets a 1-2, good defending.
Oh, here we go.
Is this Nemechka? Has he come on? We might have missed that sub.
Yeah.
He's coming forward. Calvert-Lewin makes his run.
Oh, he's going to go right. They've all followed Lewin here.
Oh, it's an effort from Sean Longstaff. Calvert-Lewin did well there to pull defenders away to open it up for Longstaff.
So our lass has gone upstairs because she's gone to bed because she's up early, and she's just texted me, Jord, listen to this. You need to update the score, laughing face.
Oh. I'm glad someone said that,
She's probably up there laughing.
Someone has just said that. And thanks to your lass, because I completely forgot.
Do you know what? So did I.
Completely forgot.
And now everyone's on it. Somebody else is on. Graham Rogers goes and says 1-0 to Leeds.
Oh, that's so annoying. You
You
know what? I was quick on it earlier when Leeds scored, and I've completely forgot about that. That's so annoying. Oh well, it happened. Well, we've been chatting, haven't we? So
exactly.
Chance dribbling in box. He plays it across. Why didn't he have a shot?
I do wonder that about players sometimes. Just like
he's been unselfish. It's a ball in by O'Brien. Darlow comes out and collects it. Daz also says, "Thanks, Mark." It was. Where's that coming from? Have I missed a comment earlier?
I don't know.
Oh, I think he's on about Box.
Is
it Box? It's after our first game this season, and I couldn't remember its name. Yeah, it's got to be Box. It says Aberdeen, 83,
was it that long ago? Jesus.
5. Yeah.
Wow. I knew it was in the 80s, but I thought it was more late 80s.
So it's what is it that then? Is that 43 years ago? 43 years. Long time. Daz also says, that's right, Jord. Hopefully going to see a few games in March. Hopefully you do get to see it, mate. If I ever go over to America or Canada, I'm definitely going to see an NHL game, 100%. I went to see Sheffield Steelers yesterday with Tom, one at Platinum Ramblers. Ooh. And we've not been in the best of form recently, and we won 6-3 yesterday, so I think we picked a decent game to go to.
I did see that.
Graham says, come on, Leeds, don't let Everton sneak up on us.
Agreed.
You'll never walk alone. I'm guessing that says. I hope I'm right there, because that's a... Oh, is that a Liverpool fan?
Who's that?
Come on, Leeds, don't let Everton sneak up on us. You'll never walk alone.
Yeah. He's a Liverpool fan.
I don't think Everton will creep up on you that much.
That's
As much as you've got a poor form. What you say, Gaz, sorry?
No, I've just commented in the things. I'll get to it when you get there.
I'll come across that. Yeah, so Graham says, score still says 1-0 to Leeds. Yeah, my bad. I completely forgot about it. I'm surprised someone didn't click on that a lot earlier. Tanaka into Calvert-Lewin, poor. 4 minutes added on, so we're into 90 minutes. There's 4 minutes left of this game. Blade Ramble, Jim says, been brilliant this, lads. Again, thanks, Jimmy, for allowing us to do it. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it with you guys. It's been absolutely class, and it don't feel like we've been on for 2 hours, 20 minutes, does it?
No, it doesn't, to be honest with you. I was thinking exactly the same.
Terence says he's been a Blade for 50 plus years. Class, love that, mate. And thanks for joining in on this stream and commenting. Corporal Callahan says, evening, gents. Do you know him?
No, that's why I've just asked him, because who does he say? That's why I've just commented.
Who you serve with, mate?
Boot next. No, he's a Marine.
I'll go on that one. He says the boot necks.
Yeah, he's a Marine.
There you go.
Play,
for you there. And Mel Drew says Macabre is a proper player for that Norwich rate unit. Do you know when he played against us? I weren't so sure, but obviously with that only his first couple of games.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's obviously his family's foot. His feet. Yeah. He is a big unit. What score in that game? Is it still
90th minute now, and they're still losing 2-1.
Interesting.
Fair result.
Where's that put Norwich?
Yeah, that's good. That could be close to
2 points behind us.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So we're 17th on 35, and Norwich they played one game extra, but they're on 33, 2 points behind us. Blackburn are obviously occupying that 22nd spot, but yeah, he's done a cracking job, Clement, at Norwich, especially to get him out of there. Nemechka on this left hand side, he gets into the box. It's good defending from O'Brien. Dewsbury collects it, but it goes out for a corner. So we're just on to 92 minutes. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the last chances at game, really. Dave Morwood says, "Great job, guys. Well done. Yeah, top job." Guys, you've been absolutely class, and it's been good having you on to obviously get referees' opinions and well, so it's massively appreciated. And thanks for asking me to do it because it was your idea. So
yeah, I just thought it'd be a good idea, and I want to try and do more of these anyway. And that I keep saying to Jimmy, and do some more of these because I do enjoy it. Not been much refereeing stuff tonight, but it's been I think a fair result to be honest if it stays like this.
Yeah, I agree.
Game of 2 hours.
Sure, there's other games that we'll probably.
Probably
end up watching, and there'll be a lot of VAR involved, and you'll have a lot to pick out on that. But
yeah,
it's just good having you on, mate, because you're knowledgeable, you know what you're on about, and you give an unbiased view. You're very, level-headed with it, so it's good to see.
Yeah, I'll definitely always give an honest opinion.
Gleaming, mate, is that from you?
Yeah, that's me just saying back to Corporal
Callahan. Yeah. Ian also says, really enjoyed this, guys. Thank you as always. Thanks for joining us, Ian. Top man. Thanks for being our gatekeeper as well. Chance here. Left-footed shot.
40 seconds left.
Buonanotte. Is that him that played at Leicester last season?
I'm not sure.
From Brighton. Did he go to Chelsea or something? In fact, I might be wrong. I know something happened.
He's just saying he pushed him.
I don't think there'll be any VAR in that, will there? He gets back up anyway, takes a shot, and it's a corner.
Don't get that with players, mate.
What, the dive in and then as soon as it comes back towards
him. As soon as it comes back, get up.
Yeah. Well, like you say, yeah, correct. Corner comes in, it's at near post. Oh, it's headed by Justin, but it goes wide.
That'll be it.
That's got to be it. We're at 94 minutes now. I expect Pickford to clear this up long. And that'll be the end of the game.
Oh, yeah, he's done it already.
There we go. So game finishes. Everton 1, Leeds 1. Like you said, Gaz, fairly even game that coming after the second half. And Leeds were on top at first. Took the chance. Probably could have gone 2-0 in front with Calvert-Lewin. But yeah, they get the chance with Barry and he takes it and it makes it 1-1. I think Leeds will probably be happy with that. It's not a bad point to take, is it, from Everton?
No, I don't think it is either. And I think you called it, didn't you? You called 1-1 at the start.
I can't remember now.
You called 1-0.
I can't remember. Yeah, because
you called
1-1, didn't he?
No, I think for Leeds, every time they get a point, it's just a bonus, isn't it? It gets them close to that 40 points, isn't it? So, and
that's the aim,
like I say, I think it brings, like I say, I think Palace down are in a relegation battle. I really do.
I think so. Yeah, they're working their way down towards it, aren't they? And if they don't start picking up soon, they're going to be well in with it. Especially if West Ham start to pick up. I'm not saying they will, but if they do start to pick up, it's proper dragging Palace towards bottom. We'll just get through these last few comments. Matt says, "What is Tom Davis like for you, lot? Everton fan, by the way?" Well, thanks for joining us, mate. And hopefully you've enjoyed our stream and watch along at game. But Tom Davis is a class above everyone in our team, especially in that midfield. It's having him fit. That's the problem. Like it were at you. He's so good. He played Saturday. I can't remember. Can you remember how many minutes he got? 60 minutes?
About 60 minutes.
He's come back from a long layoff. Got about 60 minutes and he was class. Really held our midfield together well. But he might play a couple of games and then he's out for about 5 or 6. So it's a shame. We signed him a couple of years back. He's had a three-year deal. I don't know. Is it out of contract at the end of this season?
Yeah, I think he's done this year, I think
he's out of contract. So if he doesn't pick up now and get games until end of the season and he gets injured again, I think we'll let him go because he's on big wages. So, but yeah, he's class when you get to see him play, but unfortunately we're not seeing it enough, Matt. But again, thanks for joining us tonight. Really appreciate that, mate. Cooler King says Clement replaced Liam Manning, who was basically their Ruben Sayers, albeit in a post a little longer. Yeah, he were. That's at Norwich. And now Liam Manning's took up the post at Huddersfield, I think it is.
Has he?
Yeah, first game Saturday against Bradford, and they beat them 1-0. Beat Bradford 1-0 at home.
Wow.
Daz says, "Thanks, lads. Help the..." What's that say? Am I reading this wrong?
Help the Leeds pass quicker.
Oh, yeah, at work. Help the Leeds pass a bit quicker. Well done, both of you. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that, and thanks for joining us. Albo says, Diblin should have cut inside on his left to score that goal.
Yeah,
but no, he tried to pass it across. Yeah, that's what we were saying at the time it happened as well. Everton should have won 2-1 with that Diblin chance. Yeah, well, he's got to score it, hasn't he? But he definitely should have had a shot. Definitely should have had a shot. Mark Meldrew says, "Class lads, enjoyed it. Thanks, pal."
Cheers, Matt.
It says, "Good away point, 6 points clear relegate." Exactly. Win your games at home. Win your games at home. Draw your games away. You'll be sound. Corporal Callahan says, "Great pods." Thanks, mate.
Cheers, Matt.
Mark, please remember to like and subscribe, everyone. Yeah, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. It's completely free. And click the little bell at the side and it'll give you notifications for when we are live. Red Bull says, "Cheers, guys, up the blades." Thanks, mate. Aid. Forest, Wolves and Burnley have to come to Ellen Road. Interesting. Fair. Well, that is interesting then, isn't it? And I'd be fancying you at Ellen Road, to be quite honest right now. Cooler King says, "Thanks for the watch-alongs, guys. Really enjoyed it." Thank you, pal.
Cheers,
Terence says, "Like and subscribe, lads. It's free." Martin says, "Great watch, guys. Well done." Thank you. Albo says, "Leeds staying up, fair play." Yeah, there's every chance of that in the moment, and they're showing enough quality to stay up. Jimmy also says, "Well done, lads, and thanks again. So glad we brought these back." Yeah, thank you again, Jimmy, for letting us doing it. Me and Gaz massively appreciate it, and I think it's gone well tonight. So there's definitely going to be more to come from me and Gaz, 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wrong one. Tried to get that one on. Bry says, "Well done, Jordan, Gaz. Great as always, and a real credit to the ramble." Thanks, Bry. And thanks for being our gatekeeper as well in here and asking people to like and subscribe. Like you say, it does really help the channel. He also says, "Oh, look at Jimmy in a blue coat, lol." And the last comment of the night is Cooler King with full-time Norwich 2-1 against Coventry. So we have got All Aboard the Championship coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Ramble SC. So if you do want to watch a bit of Lou and Paul, they'll be back here. I think Jimmy's back on Wednesday with Countdown to kick off on Blades Ramble. So you'll have to go across and watch that. And then there's Top 20 Takes on Thursday on Ramble FC. Again, with Lou and Paul, if you want to watch that. And then we'll be back with Football Therapy it's either going to be, it's a 7 or 8, whichever way we work it round. That'll be probably me, Jim, Lee, and potentially Paul, but we'll see about that one, whether he joins us. Gaz, thank you very much, mate, for joining me tonight, and thanks for the idea of doing it. Honestly, it's absolute pleasure. You're a top lad, and we'll definitely do this again. Is there else that you want to say?
No, just say, mate. It's been absolute class. I think I love doing these. I like to try and give something back when I can. So, yeah, definitely need to do it again, mate.
Yeah, top man. So, yeah, that's it for now. Please do come back and watch again. Up the ramble.